do it.
I did. I came in here.
Do it, because we're not in character. Do it. Mm. Hello. It's been a little while.
It has. It has. How are
Lots of
things?
very chaotic things have been going on.
Oh,
For example, Greywarden decided to go on a suicide mission, then scrapped it at the last moment. But if you're in the market for an
okay.
anti-magic environmental suit, I've got one basically ready to go.
Does it fit my size?
It's adjustable. Also, I haven't exactly made it yet. I've drawn up the plans and I have the materials, but I haven't made it. I could custom tailor it.
I could use that.
Well,
I
I
have some
wouldn't tailor
plans
it.
in the
One of my
future.
dolls would tailor it. These aren't exactly good for sewing needles.
Hello, Etsy.
Hello, Etsy. It's good to see you again.
It is good to see you as well.
By the way, I think your friend is sleeping in there. If you want to disturb his rest.
I can't flip people off. I forgot to set that up. Oh well.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Grabs pillow, throws it on your head. Wake up.
I haven't seen you guys in a while.
The hell are you doing in here?
You been up to?
Pretending to take a nap.
I've been reading on normal potion crafting as well.
Uh-huh.
Upstairs.
What kind of doctor are you throwing a pillow on a patient's
It's
face?
a lot cheaper to start with than
The kind who I know is actually undead and therefore has a very different biology requirement.
There's many different
Mhm.
varieties of alchemy using different plants to different regions of the world.
You just rest in here?
Different cultures.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm just researching all.
Okay, just make sure you sterilize everything when you're done.
It's more
Mhm.
energy extraction.
What's this about a suicide mission?
Based sort of thing.
I was gonna run into a ruins
Yeah.
cave system filled with ruins. I don't even know. I never got to see the damn thing.
Well, I mean, we made
That
it
is filled with
design
extremely
for it, and we
hazardous
have the
material, which is effectively wild magic of every elemental type going nuts. And after many people kept saying this is suicide again and again and being absolutely useless, I've dropped it.
Yeah, I think with the new design we
Pulls out paper fan. Smack.
Not that their words would have stopped me in the past, but this time, meh. Fuck it. Whatever help I could
You
have
didn't
given
even
there.
talk to me.
So that I have more of a leeway.
First,
Because I don't have a lot in my body, so.
I'm not stupid. I'm aware of how helpful you would have been. Second, I didn't know anything about this stuff, and what little I did know from someone named Arcana, who they do not trust me anymore because I told them, yes, Greywarden is my actual name. Yeah, guess what? Aliases exist for a reason, buddy. Fuck you. I didn't tell you first because I wanted to see what was going on
Helping a lot.
before bringing anything to you. I wanted to see at least what it was so I can give you some more information.
What was this thing you were looking for? Where are these ruins? Where?
Underneath the wastelands. It wouldn't have lasted very long. I was gonna use 2 sets of potions, extended duration, maybe mix them with some boosts. Wouldn't be too hard. We've done that kind of brewing before. It would have lasted 8 minutes coming in and then 8 minutes getting out. It would have been a lot easier for me to do it on my own. Though, like I said, everyone kept saying it was a suicide mission due to the fact that 7 people who were, in Blake and Shiro's own words, or specifically Blake's, stronger than me collectively ran in. 1 died, 1 is missing, 1 is quarantined, 1 is depressed, alibi, which, yeah, you're gonna have to talk to. You're not dumb, and you understand the reason why. You're not dumb, and you understand the reasons why I do things. You want to take a shot in the dark, or do you want me to just say why I tried doing this?
Well, probably for revenge or to make it worth something. If I had to guess.
Revenge
Or
is
for the sake of
kinda...
Ayaka. Not quite sure yet.
Revenge is kinda useless. I didn't really know Alibi that well. And
Less for alibi and more of her relation to Ayaka.
which, according to one of Lynn's own flowers, Alibi effectively is dead, or what we know as Alibi. So if she comes back, it's gonna be possibly someone else in her head. Nah, the
Oh,
actual
joy.
reason I did it. People were upset. Lynn did what I
That's
did
why you're
a
a good
long
person.
time ago, cut herself off from emotions, that being all her flowers, and locked herself away, which I need to go and piss her off sometime this month, definitely towards the end, when she's got more time to try and recover. Because I want to get
Okay.
some sort of reaction out of her, just to get her out of anything is better than depressed, right?
Two things. Not quite. Because she could get angry. She could deal with you, and that anger could spill off into other people. There's a way to deal with this, but it'll take time.
Yeah. But that was reason one, yeah.
Not to
Lynn was
mention,
sad. She
if I'm
cut
being
her emotions
honest,
off. I wanted to help there.
Hmm.
Two, yeah. I could just lost her mom. Regardless of whether she was close to them or not,
Yeah.
that kind of thing affects them. Three, Rose has pretty much disassociated and shut herself in her room as someone she is very close to just died.
Okay, that explains why
You know how I act.
the idiots
don't-
aren't here.
You know how I act. I don't follow the why, then how. I do how, and let the results be why.
Okay.
Did you know so far they've only been testing, or this is what I'm assuming, apparently they've tested on mice only so far? I've asked if they tested on anything else, and they said, well, we've seen dogs, humans, and other things
Tested
transform.
what exactly?
Bloodstone and how it corrupts. Right, by the way, Bloodstone can infect and corrupt people. No clue, that's why I was going for the anti-magic suit.
Okay, then.
Apparently, exposed contact or inhalation causes crystals, which apparently if you rip them out quick enough, you'll be fine. And that's according to Geldeer, Deer Man. But
Okay.
yeah, I'm unsure how much of this stuff they've tested in a lab. They're testing very slow. So, meh. Doesn't matter, I'm not doing this mission anymore. Too many people were saying this, and you know what, it's not like they're not the kind of people I can just piss off by doing my own thing.
Well, that's all it is. Let's get some of the bloodstone. Get a sample. That'll be good. We can do whatever testing we need.
Apparently there was a giant egg made of this stuff all the way at the or all the way at the like furthest reaches of this place. That was actually something I really wanted to see. Because, you know,
An egg?
Dragon egg. So, curiosity there.
Swear to God, if this is another egg I gotta go for.
No, it's already hatched. Also,
That's-
Zaris, the holy people, have apparently been dabbling with it.
Okay.
I wanted...
Nothing. Go on.
But yeah, Zaris, those holy people, apparently were dabbling in it. I wanted to ask them some questions, or see if I can recognize anyone who, or get a visual on anyone who uses Bloodstone, so I can maybe get a chat with them one-on-one at some point, even if we're fighting, because, let's be honest, that's how I talk with people. Though that's not likely to work. Probably should have gotten more information on them
Understandable.
first. Meh.
Okay. Okay. I have to talk with the people who were there. Figure out what symptoms, what sort of effects I'm looking at.
No clue. If you want, talk to this Arcana. Apparently he's head of research, though he knows jack all because he hasn't spoken with his own researchers in a bit. He's this short-ass little cat thing with a hat, which, when he talks, the hat is what opens up, so it's an avatar, effectively. Meaning his real body is either not there, or his real body is a small thing. Last I saw, he was at Dragon Spire, so you might see him there.
Okay, I think I know where that's at.
I can send you what.
Okay, what I'll
little
do
notes
is
I
I'll
have.
grab
I could still
Please.
I can still run in, grab a few crystals if that's what you want.
I don't want you to go alone.
You want me to handicap myself, or do you want me to get in and get out?
No. I don't want you to fight at all, so ideally handicapping yourself wouldn't matter.
It's
Like,
the
you don't understand what I'm
it's the
saying.
Metaverse. I'm assuming
I
these
literally just
7
need
people-
samples.
Then if that's the case, you could probably beat the crap out of some Bloodstone constructs, which I forgot to mention. They also make constructs.
Bingo.
And I'm
I
assuming
see.
it's lithoid based. So, seeing as it's bloodstone, so I could probably beat the crap out of them and harvest, though I'm unsure how well that's going to
Yeah, that'll be something we'll have to get. But again, if that's all we need, at least to start. Because we don't need to rush this. What's done is done.
Ta-da!
Okay.
I'm acting off empathy. Ta-da! Hope you're all happy.
Pat, I'm so proud of you. You're growing up to be so big and strong. All right. I'm a friend of Ayaka, and, well, if this killed Ayaka's mother, then I'll do what I can to
A lot of
help out
people
a bit, I
kept
guess.
passively aggressive about this, including threatening me because they believed I was going to try and revive Alibi.
Any mechanical creature.
Literally, I know people
And
ask.
not the sword, even if you could.
No, at best or at worst, all I'm gonna do is go over to her and just try and play courier for family therapy, even if Alibi, as we know her, is gone. Depending on which.
If Alibi, as we know her, is gone, I would say leave it up to Ayaka if she wants that.
I doubt it even do anything. Chances are it's gonna be one of the
That's the
other
thing.
people in her head, and depending on who it is, I'm gonna give him a good hit because. Alibi had multiple
Other people in her head?
Alibi had multiple people in her head, I believe siblings. Depending on which one it is, I'm probably going to slap them upside the head or possibly break their spine.
I see.
Part of the reason
Okay,
why
look,
Alibi kept running from Ayaka, so.
Okay. I know what my initial moves will be. I want to get XC, and I'm going to get Alice to help me out here. I need to get drones. I need to get...
I was just talking about the spiritual version. Okay.
Or, and hear me out about this,
Okay.
we just don't do shit and let everyone else handle it. I mean, they seem to be doing a great job so far.
Also quite unnerving with how easily she seems to,
If it's able to kill someone like Alibi, if it gets to a general populace or a populated center, I'm concerned. If that's not
According to
if that's not
Arcana,
a
it's
problem,
only been in the
if this is a
wastelands,
problem-
though I don't believe that.
All the energies and
That's not a problem.
It's a matter
It's
of
not
if this
affecting
is a
us.
problem that if you leave it here, it stays here. That's not a problem. That's a stay out of this area. If you go in here, it's on you. If we leave it here and in a year it's here, that's a problem.
Yeah.
So it's really going to depend.
Fuck if I know, but yeah, head of research doesn't like me, and I'm assuming a lot of other people don't like or trust me because I'm looking into Bloodstone, and you know how I am.
technically the dog's taking care of that.
You have the diplomatic ability of a rock.
At least I'm honest to people. That's gotta count
Oh
for
no, I
something,
give you
right?
full credit for that. Oh, absolutely. But the thing is, and this is the one thing that
yes, I do. I have mana.
people who are in the business of diplomacy and all that for long enough forget what true honesty is. Like, I'm being fully honest with you.
Yeah, I've seen it.
They're
You
so
all-
used to cloak and dagger.
I saw with you all dealing
That-
with everyone else.
Mhm.
Ask me no questions, I'll
Mhm.
tell you no lies. That's such a stupid ass statement. Ask me the wrong
Yep.
questions, and
I
I'll
agree.
tell you all the lies. I don't care what you ask me, just if you ask me the wrong thing, I will not tell you the truth. Everything else is gonna be as truthful as possible, because really, what do I have to hide? Not much. if anything.
Healer. So I also had the purification aspect.
Other than a few names. And
Okay.
Alright. Is it dark cleaning
Okay.
shadow or just
well, seeing as my nap has been
I'll look in-
interrupted.
different degrees
I've actually
dark
got
you
now.
never took a nap, be honest with yourself.
Is it more
As
like
close to a
both
nap as I was gonna
magic?
get.
Because with the practitioner stuff, it's shadows and just
Hello.
darkness. It's not
Hello.
strictly one or the other.
Hello, Lowell.
Tina would be a good training partner then.
Uh,
Hello.
I will need that suit.
Thanks, Greywarden.
I'll be
Hello,
commissioning
What
some
suit?
custom things
What's-
from you.
You're gonna be a living wallet for me,
Mickey
effectively,
Magic?
and yourself.
Oh, I thought you were asking
You,
me to
me,
take my
Blake, and
clothes
Shira
off.
are gonna go later. You,
That's not
me,
a
Blake, and
suit.
Shira are gonna go into
It-
your home
it's a-
world
it's
to
a
go
suit
shopping for
jacket,
cultivations,
modified to fit
or
me,
any
but it's a
information
suit
that would help
jacket.
with you guys.
Whatever helps you sleep.
I
at
got
night, dear.
permission to use my last name again, so I'll be
Cool.
far more.
Hey,
I'll be
Ellis,
confident.
commissioning some
question.
special
Right.
machinery from you.
Can true
I'll
polymorph
compensate.
question? Can true polymorph
May I ask for
permanently affect someone's body?
This.
We can step to the kitchen for a moment.
Alright. I'll have to ask her later.
We're not talking over other people.
That's the question, Magic Man.
Considering I originally designed that suit for you, who doesn't really have magic, it's
probably still
going
go
to be
in
kind
myself.
of uncomfortable for a heavy magic user.
I'll probably still go in there or use that suit. Let's be honest. Answer the question, Magic Man. True polymorph. Does it permanently affect change one's body?
It depends on how it's casted and what the intent is. But there
How
is
exactly does it
a
change one's body? Is
way
it
to permanently change someone's body.
visualization based, knowledge based? How does this work?
Generally, you need to know or at least see the creature to be able to polymorph someone into it. It works a lot better if you have detailed biological knowledge of the creature, and again, it's a bit of a case-by-case basis, but
How effective
is
is
this
it on
intended for?
changing small specific parts of a body? Or more
Small
specifically,
parts.
esoteric and not very
That's-
physical parts of the body.
True polymorph is an old-fashioned spell. It's not really adaptable that well. It's you transform or you don't. There are modern versions that can affect specific areas. I'm not as well versed in that, but I could attempt something. But my area of expertise is generally flesh sculpting and genetic manipulation, and
Congratulations, Magic Man, you got homework.
honestly,
Can you learn that new version?
it's a
of
lot
polymorph?
less
When I was looking up
finicky than
polymorphs,
magic.
when I was looking up polymorphs, I found hundreds of different versions of it. There was even a drink-based one that you drank, and it was only an illusion version of one instead of an actual
I
physical
thought you were about
change.
to talk about polyjuice. That's an interesting one. It's disgusting.
Yeah, goal is because he wants to take a specific pill. I'm saying fuck that because we don't have the time, nor do I have the patience to make such a complicated pill for alchemy or cultivation. He wants to change his meridians due to how fucked they are, hence I thought polymorph could do the trick.
Okay,
Well,
so
it's
this
still
is something for
50-50
him.
because it's not physical exactly.
Hence I was
Okay.
asking for the.
This body's fucked in many ways, so they're attempting to fix the bone structure and veins and stuff to a more practical practitioner's structure. I'm not sure if that would spiritually change the key veins, but it could if you change them physically.
I have no idea what I'm doing when it comes to key-related things. I could use genetic manipulation and some flesh sculpting to make you a bit more hardy and more in line with most key users, but I have no idea what will happen to your key circuitry or whatever. It could be jumbled up, it could be fucked, it could just rearrange itself to look
It could
fine.
not affect it at all. But it's
Yeah.
possible. I think
Hello.
most of the time,
What's that?
when you transport a soul into a new body, it kind of. I think it probably would
Questions
work,
regarding the
in my
suit, but
opinion. Because
Oh yeah, am I gonna be wearing the suit? It's probably better if I wear the suit.
as well.
Is it gonna
If
be
I'm
for him
sending
or for
drones
you?
in, yes.
Cool, got it.
Okay, because if I If I
If it's
make it
drones,
for
then it's
you,
fine. I
it'd be
don't
very
have to hold
uncomfortable.
back.
Consider it's anti-magic, and you would literally not
Oh,
be
cool,
able
what's
to use
that?
magic while you're inside it.
Want to touch it?
I don't plan on going.
Kinda. Is it gonna hurt me?
Drones will go in my
Find
place.
out.
Wait. Has this plan that's what's scrapped
It
been
looks like-
reinitialized now?
A darkness element, but knowing you,
I'm
it's probably
going to
not simply
try, but
that.
It's going to be a very, but it's going to be a very
Yeah.
careful and calculated thing that I will be trying your
Don't spoil the
experience on.
fun.
Fuck it, pokes it.
It'd be very tingly and
I
burn
just,
a bit.
I have no knowledge base
We can-
regarding
Good job.
That's a
bloodstone,
fascinating
so I'm
sensation.
very cautious.
That's
of
the
Yeah,
getting
congratulations,
into
you just
anything
touched Wither.
regarding
No
that.
one does. That's the problem.
Oh.
Really?
Mhm.
Nobody
I imagine
has set up
prolonged
a research
exposure hurts a
team?
lot more than just that slight
I'm going
ting.
to
I mean, this is a
talk to the
lot
people
more
of the
than you think
wasteland
it
and get
is. That's
their
very
knowledge and such.
compressed.
That
Prolonged
requires
Just
time.
mess
exposure
with
would
it.
disintegrate your body.
I'm simply getting the
I mean, if I want to, I
barest
could just-
essentials ready now while I
I
gather
mean,
the
just dust him
information
right
I
now.
can. What information is out there, I can then
Well,
It's not hard to
hopefully
do
get
that.
from
it.
my understanding, what Wither is, that
if I do
seems
get
like
I can talk
the
about it
main use of it normally.
Mm.
Dusting and
and
decomposing
make
and
further
You'd
plans.
think,
But
but
again,
you can use
you
fake
know,
stuff too.
corrupting.
something right now
Granted,
would
only
be
us Witherborns
suits.
can.
So
In
is
fact,
it
I would
going
say
to
one
be
for
in
you,
the
one for me,
wasteland?
one for him.
you have to have like
No,
a
it'll be in my
natural
own
line
land.
to use
Are
it.
you actually
One
going to
for
go in on?
me.
You might not work for you.
No.
Less for that, more
no.
so for when it's in the lab.
True. Hey,
I mean,
bear in mind,
I
it could also might not
wear
work.
it,
So
but
keep
I'd
that
be
in mind.
completely useless.
I don't know their lab conditions, what
aware.
they do.
I'd literally be just a weak little bug boy if I wore an anti-magic suit.
Yeah, so we're
No
going in or
magic
not.
whatsoever. I
okay.
have very little strength.
Okay.
I will, if anything, stay at base camp and be basically a radio contact or whatever.
That's fine. But again, I want to stress something that I just told him.
Yes.
My suit is for when it's in the lab in a secured environment for an extra layer of protection.
All right.
He's the one going in there. He's the one who's.
If you're sending
So
drones
you're
with
sorry,
me,
one I can
crazy.
make
No,
a
it's
bit
fine.
more lightweight.
if you're sending drones with me, then
His
yeah, I
one
won't be
needs to be more
handicapping
rugged.
myself if I was worried about actually hurting other people. If you're just sending bots with,
Right.
if you're sending golems and whatever the hell he's sending, then it's fine. Screw them. They get damaged. They get damaged.
Wait, I'm sending
another thing.
things.
I was going to commission you for a couple of your dolls.
All right.
Hey,
Oh,
actually,
by
can
the
you
way,
give me
how
like
are
a
the,
handheld catapult so I can just
Claret
launch
Castle
his
coming
dolls at
along?
people?
Oh, wonderful.
Good, good.
Oh,
No
launch
disease
them.
outbreak or
Yeah, but just shove an explosive in him and just
anemia.
send him flying.
No, it's.
I don't know if
all
you've ever
doing
seen
well.
a DBZ
That
where
is
that
one
little
issue I came
short
across
guy
often
just
while making them.
detonates himself in the bald one.
There
Because
were a
of the
couple
increased
That's all I'm
blood
imagining.
supply,
I actually
some
have.
of them,
That's all I'm
Yeah.
imagining here.
I've
once
been
you
looking
pierce
at
them,
things,
they just
I'd
don't
say.
stop bleeding until they just fail.
Yeah, no, I get
But
you.
thankfully
You
I
see,
fixed
there's
that with the
actually a cultivation
coagulants.
method of that, where
Yeah.
we use corpse
And the
explosions.
doll that you put there
I see.
for maintenance is doing wonderful.
Yeah.
Good.
There were a couple maids who were
There's
a
a lot of
little
necromantic
freaked out about it,
practices.
but they just weren't informed ahead of time.
Yeah,
They
that's
opened
on
up-
you.
Yeah, no, that's well, less than me, more so the head maid, but that's neither here nor there.
When did you get maids? Wait. Have I not been paying attention to the people?
I literally employ a demon.
You know, they're
Hmm.
around so much, I just kind of forget they're a maid. I just assume they're a
I've
bodyguard for
only
the
That's
seen
kind of
child.
their
maids in,
purpose.
in manga.
I just assume they're
Well,
a
they
child.
double as that.
Yeah, that was all I assumed they were. They were a bodyguard for the child who just really likes taking care of them. That's all I assumed. I genuinely forgot they were a maid.
I've only seen maids in manga.
Well,
Maybe
and
your brother is in
the high
possession of a
priest, but
very
that's a
large
different
property.
issue.
Don't worry about it. Your cult loves you. It's fine.
Well, don't. We're not calling it that. I
Cult.
refuse to acknowledge it. Don't. You don't want to know.
Alright,
No,
if you want to talk about cult, a
It's
cult
like
is
a-
literally just a religion that doesn't have enough people to be called a religion yet.
It pretty much is a religion at this point.
Sure.
That
I
is
don't
not
know if it
entirely
does or
accurate.
doesn't.
Look, Ellis, she has a lot of
Eh.
people who worship her as a goddess because she saved them, and despite her best efforts, they don't care. They're going to continue worshiping her.
Praise be Lady Dorada.
Pretty much.
Wait, does that mean you can be a patron?
Don't do it. It's
You
I've
can
been
be a
able to be a
patron.
patron for a while.
don't do it. It won't be
Wait.
fun for you. You have to put
But
up
you
with
could be
what they
two
do.
versions. You could be a warlock patron or a
With Onan,
cleric,
technically,
paladin,
I can
priest
be a patron, but I can't give them anything
can-
worthwhile.
you
I
can
don't have
magic through your
divinity, if
magical
that's what
means.
you're wondering.
If you have enough people worshipping you, you get some manner of divinity, even if you
Oh,
don't
we're not
realize
talking
it.
about this. I am not thinking about this
She
right
is
That's
now.
how
technically
I
things
don't
God.
want to
like
think about that
machine
at all.
gods appear.
This is
She
how
is-
things work.
She is technically goddess
Oh, by
of
the
that
way, machine
realm
gods
due to the
exist.
fact
Let's talk
that
about that
she's-
one. Let's talk about that one. I was coming in. We're
Which
hearing
one?
about Key. What was this?
Yeah,
Yes.
we need to change how his
What?
body
What
is
works.
your problem?
So, yeah, his body's fucked and he can't cultivate properly. Hence why I wanted Ellis to do some
Oh, okay.
polymorph BS
see.
to help him
Not
fix his body.
just
Come,
the
come, come.
body,
He's
that
weakling.
would be a large step, yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
and he's also going to be a living
Okay.
wallet for me, Blake, and
But
Shiro.
yes, machine gods exist.
Come,
I'm
come,
already offered to be a living wallet to many people.
Divinity is a strange thing.
Okay, what's
Fair
wrong with your body now?
Oh, I mean, it's not wrong, it's just not meant for cultivation. The bone structure and stuff is kind of lackluster for it.
I say we just feed him a lot of milk and beat the crap out of him or intense physical training.
This is not how things work.
It worked back
I'm
home.
already used to that training, and it doesn't work.
Did you drink milk?
Of course I drink milk, you dumbass.
Yes.
Did you drink enough milk? Or
Please
did you have like
explain-
Oh,
one
did you
glass?
drink
Explain-
enough milk?
Please explain in as much detail as you can the exact problem.
Why is it so hot?
Back home, certain bone structures have easier time with the martial arts they design, and I don't have a bone
Mhm.
structure that is meant for it. Along with, I don't know if fixing the veins in the body would fix the spiritual veins, but the key veins structure is also lackluster in key flow and
I have a
thin.
thought.
So the bone structure, your key flow. What else?
Drink more milk.
But the veins, the key flow
Veins.
mimics the veins. So we're assuming if we fix the veins, then it could fix the key flow. Possibly.
Kind of. Well, maybe, probably. I mean, if you just need better circulation, I can do that.
Better circulation would help. Normally, the soul mimics the body, and the key flow is the soul's flow through the body.
Oh, so the normal
Oh, so you
polymorph would
trust
work.
So, I don't know you, but
answer.
I gave up
All right.
on
I
myself.
don't know
so
you.
I'll try it.
That's my purse. I don't know you.
Okay, well, congratulations. You're talking to a vampire and we're talking about blood flow. You're in my realm of expertise.
That's very cool. I haven't
We
met
do
one
have to keep in
personally.
mind the bone issue, but that can come at a
Polymorph.
later date.
Bone
Just-
densification.
I
Or
wouldn't recommend
whatever.
The
that.
pill that I would be
hooked on
looking for to
polymorph.
take
There
this
are
that's from
other ways
home
to
would
densify the bones.
reform the entire body, but it's really hard to get
Crafts,
hold of.
magic,
And they're just looking for
genetic
different methods here.
manipulation,
Carve him open and
transplant.
insert steel inside of him.
So that pill also
I'm
kind
not
of
going to
shapes the
turn him into
soul a little
Wolverine.
bit.
No.
That's
So
a bad
Wolverine,
idea.
Wolverine's so cool.
Wolverine had
Okay.
his. No. Wolverine's
Mm.
bones were coated. I'm talking about actually opening up the bones and reinforcing them with steel inside, not coating
That,
them.
that might cause
Of
issues
course,
with
that's
the immune
not the
system
only problem with my
because that will
cultivation, but
interfere
that's
with
the only
bone
physical
marrow.
issues.
Wolverines do not have steel bones.
What's the other issue?
Well, yeah, but
Wolverine, the
just some
character
mental
from
blockages.
They are
X-Men,
normal
it's
muscle.
it's a comic.
I am a therapist.
It's a fantasy story about a
Oh, I
man
didn't say
named
that.
Logan, whose hero name is Wolverine, and he gets like
What's his last name,
adamant
Ellis?
No one asked.
in him.
Do you want to go somewhere else and talk for a bit?
Have fun.
I don't think I 100% have a choice here.
Do you want a picnic
You
basket?
absolutely do.
I do.
What is she, a bear?
Yes.
I have a
if you
picnic
start walking
basket.
out, I'll follow. If you don't want to deal with this, we can just ignore it.
Dorada, do you want a picnic basket?
No, I'm good. I have 3.
Okay.
What? Why do you have 3 picnic boxes?
Pulls that one.
Because you never know when you get hungry and you need
Yeah,
snacks.
that's
I have a
fun. Sounds
child. I have a child who always wants snacks.
It is quite convenient.
I always have snacks for people who
Dimensional
come for
storage.
sessions,
Eh,
and I just have one for
I-
myself.
my experience with therapists aren't pleasant, but I am assuming the ones here aren't the same. So, I
She's a
guess
good
I could give
therapist.
it a shot.
If it involves fighting,
She's
we're not fighting.
therapized me. Is that the term?
No,
Therapized?
not fighting. Just more of a
Therapist.
I cannot
brainwashing
believe that
method
is a word.
instead.
Hmm. I'm just going crazy. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just going crazy.
Okay.
In English, no. I do not believe so.
Brainwash.
Mm, bugger.
I'm this close to paying you to go and just torch a place.
Hey, you don't gotta pay me. I'll do it for
Arson
free.
is not condoned by the Stardust Guild.
And why torch? You know,
Oh, this wouldn't be
Apart from
Stardust.
that one
I
time
got something
where
better.
But regardless,
we burnt down a shrine, but that was
I'm aware. Anyway,
asked for.
I don't like when people do that to the medical arts. Anyway,
They
so again,
didn't showcase themselves as good at medical, at least.
still, if they're claiming to be a healer, they're a shit healer if they're brainwashing. Anyway, if you walk out, we can have a talk.
Fine, fine.
Or if you want to go anywhere, we can have a talk. If you don't, we don't have to.
Any particular topic?
I am not a
Okay,
mandatory
I mean, I
I still haven't gotten my
tried most
flamethrower.
methods.
I'm gonna
Interested in
buy. I
geology?
swear, I'm just gonna buy one at this point. It's
Did
gonna
you
probably-
did you lose your big
Just
jacket, by the
different
way?
types of gems.
No,
Last
I
found
didn't.
a purple one the other day.
Oh, just
Actually,
decided to change your style for
It
once.
sounds like amethyst.
No.
Potentially.
I'm wearing something old.
But doesn't look like
actually.
the one in the picture though.
Strange. Used to fit a lot better.
What did this gem look
Maybe you
like?
got taller. It definitely seems like it's a bit small on you.
Yeah, arms,
This
well,
one was cloudy.
work pretty well, but
Looked like
eh,
very dull purple.
yeah.
Hmm.
I haven't worn this
Amethyst
thing in a
is
long
usually
time,
almost
so
dull purple.
yeah.
So
I'm actually surprised the enchantments held up this long.
So it tends to have.
It was actually one of the first things I actually did fully enchant.
Hmm.
Did this gemstone have that?
Think so. Yes.
How well?
Well, I have my work cut out for me again.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
We
It'll
need
be fine.
another magical enchanter and stuff.
I can enchant things, just not like you.
Laz left it in.
Your stuff is
secret
relatively
spot.
rudimentary and kind of
Not here though.
not very flexible.
Yeah, but it's strong as hell.
Can't really do custom things.
I can help to identify it.
True. I can't do custom work. I can only do what I know and what I'm able to do. But these enchantments are strong as hell. You've seen what I've gone against.
Also,
What was that,
the
sorry?
runes you use are still kind of weird to me.
Perhaps if I see this gemstone,
Yeah.
I can help to identify it.
Laz can go get it. Shouldn't take too long.
If that is what you wish.
Laz left it. Where was it? Ah, yes. Be right back. Laz will go get it.
I will respect her privacy and not follow her to her secret spot.
Not many places you can hide in the guild building.
He implied that it was off of.
Better not be putting holes in the building. Hey, Alice, I do actually want to fight that flesh golem of yours now.
Right now.
Yeah, fuck it, why not? Rigor mortis is pretty much losing its touch, so I might be able to carve it up.
Alright. Yes, I still haven't disposed of the remote control ones. The automated ones are... I don't have that many of them. I'd rather not send one of those after you yet.
Yet?
I still
Might-
have that one that
Might actually be killing him.
Yet. It's. Guess. I gotta stand up.
I'm sorry if it's hurting your knees and you don't gotta stand up. You don't gotta do this.
No, it's not my knees.
I don't know, you're old. Old people usually tend to have bad knees.
Insectoids don't exactly have bad joints in the same way that humanoids do. It's mainly blood pressure that allows them to move.
Can't make fun of him being old.
Insectoids
He just
basically have
does this.
hydraulics.
He just does this. I can't even make fun of him being old.
This body that he uses is only a few months old.
Yeah, but Ellis himself is like really old, so
Also, my soul is old, but this body is still only a few months old, so.
let me make jokes
what I
about
just
your
said.
age, damn it.
Mm.
Shouldn't you be waiting for Laz? Shouldn't you be waiting for
I guess
Laz?
we still need to.
Oh,
Is Laz okay?
Wait, did she leave the
Yeah.
building?
Also, just
Or did she
realized
just go upstairs?
someone needs to join the.
he left the building.
Oh, she left the
Someone still needs to man the desk, at least for
He
the
left
next
Bill's
while.
rounds.
Oh.
Well, there she
There
is.
he
Oh.
is.
Well, you could probably just fight in the
Blue.
pit then. You can probably just do the fight in the pit.
Mm,
XC can
yeah,
just
that
be on
works.
top
If
and
it's a
then
close quarters fight.
yeah, well, it's gonna be unless you're sending ranged against me, but we all know how that ends up. Yeah, XC can just
Huh.
stand at the top of the arena, and if a guest shows up, just shout down at me, and we can pause the fight. You get your monster. Ow, my head.
Spiky rock.
Welcome back.
Hmm.
Well, it's welcome. Welcome back to you too.
Do I immediately recognize it?
You'll recognize that it is definitely amethyst.
Hmm. Yes, this is certainly amethyst.
How come not shining like the others in book though?
Because gems are usually polished, cut,
Because
or
it is
cut and
uncut.
polished.
Indeed.
Thank you.
Hello, old man.
She's gonna take it back. Interesting.
Didn't you at one point claim that you're probably older than me?
Probably, yeah. Most
Yeah.
likely older than you, yeah. I'll still call
I
you
still
old.
don't see how that works considering your emotional maturity, but that's neither here
I'm
nor there.
old as hell. I'm insane. Okay, I'm insane at this point. I
I
act the
don't
way
think you're
I
as
do.
old as hell. Hell's been around for a very long time.
I'm using a saying, damn it. I'm really old. I'm insane.
Yes, but I'm
I
taking
act
it
the way-
literally for the sake of humor.
Okay, that's fair. I act the way
Doesn't
I
that
do
mean that we
because if
have
I
to put you
act my
down?
age, it's gonna be fucking.
Hmm?
Okay, look. If I act my age, no one's gonna enjoy that. No one's gonna enjoy me acting my
Eh.
age. There's a reason I act like this.
Well, if your age
Sometimes some
comes with
people-
wisdom,
Punch
But-
all the people who go insane down.
mm,
Yeah, they could try.
Hmm.
I've had plenty of people try. Funnily enough, the only person who's ever done a lot of damage to me was literally the one who cut off my arm, and that's because I let her. And it was in a medical
Alright.
procedure too.
you let her.
No, I did actually. Yeah. I mean, if
Oh.
I wanted to, I could have just killed everybody in the area, but you know, meh, tensions are high. People didn't like
It'll-
each other. There's too much BS happening. If you've asked Arata, you should know the situation of what the hell is happening.
I haven't exactly asked for your entire backstory.
Mm.
Got enough on my plate at the moment. At the very least, the Denny's thing isn't really a problem anymore.
We can make it a problem again.
Oh, has that been resolved?
Please don't go to the moon.
Can't
What?
stop me, old man. If I want to go to the moon, I'm gonna go to the moon.
Yes, I can. I
I
literally
think I can
can.
fly.
I
I
could
could actually
banish
fly
you.
to
I
the
could put
room.
you in stasis. I could open a portal up under you and send you to hell.
Hey, do it. I'll have fun there. But yeah,
Though I
no.
don't think Ace
My
would be too
options
proud of
were fight and kill anyone who tried to stop me from leaving, which would cause more problems, or
Hmm.
let my arm be cut off.
So you can't do much
So
about
you
the
cut
people
your
around
arm
you at
off.
that time.
Mm-hmm.
Eh.
Which I still hate that they pocket check.
Hmm.
I should have just had a void in my hand the entire time ready to go.
Pocket check.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like you should have had a backup plan.
Effectively, where I'm from, to kill somebody permanently, it's a stupid ass process to actually put them down permanently, because we're just hard to kill normally. So yeah,
Not even beheading.
well, that usually works, but it's still a pain in the ass to get it done right. Actually, now that I think about it, I should Now I am undead. I might as well go full lich and make a step-by-step list of how I can, or the only way for me to actually die.
Well, are you going to tell people that you trust this so that they can put you down if you go rogue or something? Or go
Probably.
insane?
I'm already insane, Ellis.
Not. You've
We'll
got
make it
sanity.
We'll make it
You're
7
not
steps. It'll
fully
be something.
insane.
It'll be
Insanity is
fine.
something that's a bit. People often underestimate how far insanity can go.
Yeah. Look, my mind broke and I did go fully insane for a bit. Look, I'm back. I'm fine. But yeah, I should probably actually make a specific way that I can only die. I'll make fighting things easier if I can only die in a specific set of ways, or specific steps are taken.
I'm pretty sure if we took your entire body and just submerged you in lava for long enough, you'd disintegrate.
You'd think, right?
Then baby burn?
There's a reason us Witherborn take lava
Disco
baths.
Inferno.
There's a reason us Witherborn take lava baths and why we are partially linked to the Nether. It's like the best way for us to decontaminate. Hard for most things to survive if you're
I came out of
literally in a
Hermitage
lava.
for a brief stint in the 60s. That was interesting.
So no wonder
People
he
thought
acts
they
the
were
way he
high
does.
when they saw me.
No wonder he acts the
What?
way he does. That explains a lot. Yeah?
What?
The 60s were only a little
Hey,
brief
man.
A stream of
stints.
antimatter or a
Mhm.
singularity.
The 60s
Bit
was
Here's we
excessive
throw
cool.
you
and
into
hard
a black
to,
hole.
but excessive and hard to get a hold of.
Well, it's not hard to get hold of a black hole. The center of a galaxy usually has a massive one.
True, but you have to travel there.
As long as you know the coordinates, you can yeet someone into it.
You just gotta travel there.
Though
The
you
main
don't
issue
really want
is
to open a
obviously
portal
am I gonna let you
throw.
do it?
You need to be very careful as well because it's always growing slightly and the event horizon is kind of tricky to measure. You'd usually want to start far away and throw someone. It'd take a while for them to get there, but that would give them time to escape. So, also, if you open the portal too close, you're literally just going to create a miniature black hole. And magic can't really stop that. Hello?
How the hell do you have access to antimatter?
Personally, I do not.
Yeah, I'm really hard to contain normally. If I'm going to be contained, it's because I have to. Yeah, it's because I actually have to let people. Literally, this stuff is literally entropy. I can decay anything given enough time. You might lock me up for a little bit, but I will get out eventually. Now, unless you have something that beats
Does
entropy,
entropy
which
beat entropy, though?
That.
it's the end of all things. It's literally entropy. It's the end. There's nothing past that. Now, if you got something that beats that, then a lot of people, I'm sure, are going to be
Wait,
very
I thought
interested
the
in
end
talking to
was
you.
Lady Dorada's domain.
No, yeah. I'm not saying the end, as in the dimension. I'm saying the end, like that's it. There's nothing left. Granted, it's
Why do
probably
you
never
have
gonna
that?
happen. Slither. Gathered
It's
and
his
condensed into a
condensed
ball.
magic stuff. Not magic, but
Oh.
Yeah. I'll be honest, again, still just a drop in the bucket, or drop in the ocean. If I wanted to, I could expand it, but this is just a lot of it. Compressed really small. I'm getting better at this and managing. Curse, it's fine. What were you gonna say?
Hurry. Do you have a means by which you can propel yourself in a vacuum?
Yes, actually.
yeah, chair.
It's the dumbest thing ever, too. Fireworks. Throw me into space, do it, it'll be funny. No, please don't. I'll actually be very irritated when I get back.
I do not believe fireworks would be able to combust in space.
Or if need be, I just cheat, use Wither. Because you know I can make solid constructs. If I shoot out in a direction and reach far enough, I'm gonna hit something.
Hello.
And when I do, all I have to do is grab
to
on
see
and
you
pull.
again.
How are you?
Should actually wonder if I can just
Greetings.
This is
grab,
S,
pull back.
new guild member.
Good to meet you.
They're a human.
Okay.
Greetings,
Or,
S.
correction, they're totally a
It's good to
human.
meet you. What are your names? They have them?
My name is Exy.
Exy. It's good to meet you, Exy. I knew someone named Exy once. They weren't exactly the same, but I knew them. Sorry, it's a long story. In my travels, I met a woman made of fire. Her name was Exy Bregabier.
Well, is Axie spelled with 2 3s for that person?
Yeah. Her name stands for executable. Because she's a program.
No.
It's capable of doing cool ass
That's
stuff.
not what
No.
it stands for.
I know.
No.
You know carbuncles?
I do. I went into enough of yours
Excuse
to
me,
know the
33.
similarities.
I'm pretty sure he would have
Ah.
been many
Yes, yes.
more
Buzz is
executables than just
carbuncle.
33.
Wow.
Yeah, this
it's
is
good to meet
number
you.
33.
Mm-hmm.
The others are
Nice,
all
nice.
out
My name.
doing their own things right now.
Hmm?
You know, my name is
Uh,
X. I'm
mm,
going to be the greatest.
Yes?
Or none. Just X.
Oh?
What?
Oh.
don't broach that
Okay.
topic. It's not a pleasant one.
Mm.
Meh.
What did he say?
Nice to meet you.
I'm making jokes about your
Oh,
name.
it's a pleasure, Buzz.
Mm-hmm. Nice, nice. Also, you hot in that?
Oh, a little bit. It gets a little sweaty.
Mm.
If you put a torch next to
Looks
her,
hot.
she starts to melt
Very
out
hot.
of it.
I mean, it does tend to get a bit hot. But it's fine. It's hermetically sealed. I'm not going to leak out anytime soon.
Leak out.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you know. Like,
Yeah.
if someone smushes me really hard, I might, like, leak out of it, because that's how math works. I'm a normal person underneath the armor. Alice.
Why would a human leak
Totally
out unless they
normal.
were crushed?
Don't worry about
exactly.
it.
If you
Wait.
crush the armor,
Wait,
I'm
where's
gonna
my fight,
fall off the
Ellis?
side.
Wait,
I was
that does-
waiting for you to come
that
over
doesn't
there, but
sound
then you
good.
stayed here, so I came back and
Yeah,
waited
'cause
for
I thought
you
you
to
were
finish your
preparing.
conversation.
Okay, cool, let's do
It-
this.
Sounds good.
It's not much preparation, it's just open a portal, it comes through.
Alright.
Alice,
Hello, what?
I think our new friend needed your attention.
Okay, what's up?
I don't remember what her name is. Gosh, I'm thinking about it.
Nice
her name
friends.
is evading me.
Mm-hmm.
But did I tell you what happened the other night at the onsen? With
Oh.
I
Hmm,
was
okay.
told I'm respecting your privacy. I am not going to divulge anything you don't wish to be divulged.
Well, I was there when they learned about it, so I'm just wondering if they told you.
They did.
How long does it wait?
But again,
Hmm?
you are you. You can present yourself however you want. I'm not going to interfere with
I didn't
that
time
as
it
long
last
as it
time.
doesn't bring danger to other people, and I don't think it does.
How long does it usually take for you to get into a new body? I never timed it last time.
It depends on whether I have one ready or not. Or if there's sometimes complications in the soul transfer procedure. Usually a couple days to a week. One time it took a month. That wasn't pleasant.
That's why you should have bodies ready on standby.
I do, but they degrade if they're not used, unless they're very simple. I have a bunch of basically cockroaches that I can transfer into. Those are very stable. But the more genetically
Hey,
altered ones,
I
if they're
can't
not
imagine
active,
being
they
cockroach bodies.
degrade over time.
Hmm. I see.
are you a factory or something?
No, but I do have a lab where I have genetically altered bodies and various things, including the flesh column that I'm going to summon for this guy.
Hmm.
Are you sure it's a good idea to be giving
Wait,
Greywarden
why you?
flesh columns?
Pardon?
Are you sure it's a good idea to be giving them flesh columns?
I'm not giving it to him. It's
Pretty
one of
much
my
is.
previous prototypes that I'm not really using anymore because that one's remote controlled, but I've now made ones that are automated, and he wants to fight a flesh column, so I'm going to give him one.
You
It does
offered
have
it.
regeneration, and I'm curious how it's going to interact with your wither abilities, but, well, it was mainly so that you could use it as a de-stress and get your fightiness out.
I don't need a de-stress.
Beat me up on the sandbag.
Well,
Oh
you
yeah,
do
I need to
sometimes get a
beat your
bit pent
crap.
up.
Yeah, drop the forget the
Excuse me.
robot. You get in the arena.
Mm-mm.
Or
Ah!
not robot. Forget
It's
the
not a
golem.
What?
robot.
Yes,
It's
I
a
meant
flesh column
Yes, I meant to say
with a
golem. My
magical
brain.
core. That's not a
Glass
robot.
room.
Ask nicely.
Meh. Arena.
Where'd Exy go?
Mm.
Go. In the pit.
What?
Go.
Okay, I'm
right,
going, I'm going.
If you want to fight, you can. You don't have to.
Oh, it's fine.
This
I'm always
is an
going to get my
option.
ass kicked. It's training, and I'm going to be the greatest.
Try not to use your wither stuff if possible, please.
Oh, it's fine. Holy magic is resilient. It's
Still,
resilient. It's holy. It's the most powerful armor in existence. Obviously, by none.
still, remember your strength. I'm going to check on Exy,
Uh-huh.
and then I'll come back and supervise this fight.
You know, it's funny. He thinks this is
Last-
gonna be a fight.
We'll watch.
I'm always happy to help a friend de-stress. Still
It's
going on
cool,
that
isn't it?
suicide mission there, champ?
Do you have your sword and shield on you?
I do. I always keep my sword and shield on me.
Cool. Making
It's
sure.
hidden within the armor. I've been practicing my swordplay a bit.
Really. Let's see it then.
Yeah.
It hurts so much. It hurts.
What?
Okay, stop.
What?
First, shield up, sword up.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
Cool.
what's up?
No, other way. Shift, left foot forward, right
Okay.
foot back. Shield
Okay.
up.
Like that. Yeah, like
Sword.
that.
No, not like that. Lowered. You want it close to here,
Oh.
so it's
Okay.
guarding your vital organs. Hold it outwards, though.
Uh-huh.
'Cause if I hit it,
Like
you want
normal people fight organs, yeah.
if I hit it, you want space to cushion the blow, not for it to immediately go straight into your body. So
Yes,
shield a bit
you-
out. You are
doesn't-
magic.
Don't you want to
Do not.
lean into the shield? I know, but I fought against people.
I know.
Generally, you lean
Sword.
into the shield so you're bracing, so
Down,
if something hits, you don't fly
Yeah.
back.
Yep,
Okay. Yes. Put weight on your left foot, not your back foot. Hold your shield a bit
Lean
out.
forward. There you
Look
go.
forward.
Yep.
Shield a bit more further out.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm.
I don't usually do sword and board, but this is so much better. Why? Because if I do this, I'm gonna hit the shield.
Mm-hmm.
What you were doing before, where you just had the sword out and your shield back, if I shot forward, I was gonna hit you square in the chest or gut. I don't care how powerful your armor is. It's going to break against something eventually. Shield up.
I don't
Sword
know. It's
ready.
pretty good armor.
How do you move with the sword and shield? How do you move forward?
Very carefully. Keep your shield in front of you.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's see what you got then. Come on.
You're playing me barehanded? That's dishonorable.
Swing your sword before I put you in the ground.
Oh my goodness. Alright.
Very good.
Go
That's
off.
an impressive hand.
Hmm? Yeah, very
That's
good.
an impressive hand you have there.
Not a very big shield, but it works for your size. Alright.
Yeah. You.
Those Blake and show when you need them.
Shield.
Relax, they're not actually
Protecting
fighting them.
myself.
I know. Again,
You never know if something's gonna come flying in my direction. It's a precaution.
if I throw somebody at you, I throw somebody at you. You're quick enough to dodge. I want to see different swings
I
too,
got thrown
not
to
just
the wall in
overhand.
Ronson the other night, dude. You saw me in Ronson, right? That's pretty cool, yeah?
Like I said, I was disappointed by your first movement. Swing. Let's go.
Killing me, Smalls. Alright.
There you go. Back up. You're using your shield. You can hold it forward and do a thrust right before you actually the first hit. That shield's gonna block a lot of your body too. Give it a try. I said thrust. Shield up, sword back, forward, thrust. You're not swing down. Thrust. Yes. Because it's not going to do a lot, because it's not going to matter how tough somebody is if they get rammed through the gut. Again, let's see it.
Are you gonna be okay if I stab you?
Yeah.
He's undead. Don't
Sure.
worry about it.
Yeah, but this is
Shield.
holy. This is very holy. Like, this is probably the most holy thing you probably got here.
Okay, come on. Shield up, sword forward, sword forward, you're fine. If I'm blocking your hits with my arm, it's fine. Move it slow, don't rush through it. I want you to go slowly with this thrust. I want to see each movement you make. Start.
Something like
Yes.
that.
Exactly like that. Good job. Do you recall the stance you did when you first started?
Yes. So.
Your hole isn't burning, is it?
It's fine. Not this one, the one you did before I had you change your stance. That itches.
This one?
Mm-hmm. Are you right or left-handed?
Right-handed.
Okay, good. Making sure. So, this stance is not particularly effective. If you're just going to walk up to somebody, do that to declare the fight, or be like challenging or taunting them, and then swap to a proper combat stance, that's fine. Never use that as your initial combat stance, though. Again,
Okay, even though it looks cool.
if I charge you, and I swing with the sword, you have to move that shield into position. This is a heavy piece of metal.
That's true.
It's a heavy-ass piece of metal. It's going to be slow. Having it ready preemptively is fine.
And again, I am used to the name.
I wonder. Yeah, you're already much better now. And that's pretty much all I wanted to do. Your stance pissed me off a lot. I wanted to change it and fix it. Granted, I don't do sword and board, so...
Wow. Okay, well...
I didn't say stop.
I mean...
But, yeah.
Okay. So you're gonna pick me up now, or...?
Blake and Shiro. And they said they were gonna do a sword and board thing for you. Okay.
Hey, where is Shiro? I expected them to be here today.
They're busy.
I could call him if you
with the
want.
whole...
Nah, let them rest. They'll show up when they show up. Stance.
Yeah.
See how much quicker that is to move?
Oh.
Again, rotation is not what you want. Rotation is not what you want with the shield. If you're going to be going sword and board, you want that shield up, ready to block at all times.
Right. Okay.
Drop the shield for now. Because let's say you
Alright,
decide to
is that
fight
the shield?
without it. Let's say you decide to fight
Okay.
without the shield. It's just one-handed. I guess you can grab that, but it's
Yeah,
not
I can
effective.
go two-handed if I need to.
Yeah, but it's very bad at it. Bastard swords are better for two-handing or great swords. Okay.
That is true.
Hmm.
I'm used to taking a fencer style stance on these things.
Fencing is
Someone
not
I
going to do
know
you
was
much
a
work with the
fencer,
longsword.
so they taught me how to, flourish and things like that. But I guess it wouldn't really work much with a broadsword. Works better with a rapier, but not with a longsword.
Gonna swing, you ready?
Yeah, come on.
You're using a much longer sword than is needed for one hand. I'd recommend getting that thing switched out. Or at the very least finding a way to shorten it.
It's a good sword, though. I don't know how it's bound to the armor, so.
Swords are balanced in a very particular way.
Hey, you're using your sword one-handed.
Yeah, that's because I'm
About the same
skilled
length.
enough. Do what I'm doing. Flip your sword upside down.
Mhm.
Swords are balanced in a very particular way. Copy what I'm doing.
Mhm.
There. So you see the issue? Well, not that you would. Swords have to be balanced towards the tip. As you can see, like mine is. Yours, on the other hand, is not balanced towards the tip. Yours is balanced right here in the
It's more or less,
center.
yeah,
Right.
in fulcrum.
Again, rotate and do your changes.
Mhm.
You see, right
Yep.
there. It's twisting at the center. That's why
Right
one-handed.
here. Yeah.
That's why long swords with a very short hand or grip don't do very well. There's a lot of power required to hold and swing them properly. This sword is terribly weighted. Again, if it's going to be one-handed, I recommend finding a way to get this thing shortened. If not, scrap it or just toss it, because it is not effective as it's not going to be effective for you.
It's a sacred relic from the goddess. I'm not just gonna put it out in the bin.
Then give it back to the goddess.
I don't have that speed dial.
Then drop it off at a temple of hers. I'm sure she'll pick it up. The shield works wonders. The shield is very good. Again, this sword is terrible. Hold it out sideways.
I mean, I'll look into it.
Our swords are effectively the same in length. Well, mostly. I have a couple more inches on my sword for a reason,
They're comparing sizes.
so I can grab the bottom of it. Mine is more typically a bastard sword, so I can double hand if I need to. I'm not hitting you, relaxed. I can double hand if I need to, or swing with one hand. Sword's design is very important. Shut up. Try and hold your sword with two hands.
Kind of have to grip the pommel there at the bottom.
Alright.
I mean, deadly effective.
Yeah. Rotate your arms. Just hold it down straight now. Do you feel that? How messed up that is? Back up.
Yeah.
Forward. When you use the sword two hands, typically how I do it is, yes, you use your wrist to change with your main hand that's holding it, but the other hand can be used to pull back. Using both hands to forward is possible, but they require space to do so. That's why my hands are more spread out. A pommel is not meant for gripping. At best, you can smack somebody over the head with it.
I was gonna say, the point was more like it's akin to like piercing armor or something.
Yeah, but this is not the kind of sword you do that with. Again, not made for it, not balanced for it, and if you tried, this is a terrible sword and your goddess should be disappointed in herself for giving it to you. Because I'm sure she's had other...
Hey, no shaming.
I'm sure she's given weapons to other warriors before. Warriors far more skilled than you.
It's a fine sword.
I'm sure she's given weapons to warriors far more skilled than you, meaning they would have known immediately how a weapon is feeling. Your sword is not suited for you.
There's no way you can know it.
You're right, I don't know that. I'm making assumptions. If you're doing sword and shield, your best bet is a much shorter long sword than that, or a full-on short sword. If you're doing a short sword, your swings are going to be much quicker, but don't expect too much damage unless you're getting right in the thick of it and doing a lot of thrusts and cuts. Again, sword and shield out real quick.
Yeah, sure.
Get in your stance. Something to keep in mind, you are also short. Your sword should match your height much better. Lower your wrist a bit.
This one?
Sword hand, that one. And it's in the ground. Look at your sword. It's in the ground now. That is the main issue. A sword, if it's going to touch the ground, should rarely, if ever, touch the ground. If it's barely touching the ground, it might be a bit too long, but you can work with it. Your sword is too long for who you are, or for your build and size.
What if?
Look and get serious. If you have to
Good
beseech your
question.
goddess,
What if I just got taller?
Are you going to actually be fighting or just training at this point?
No, this was
because
just
it
training.
seems you're focusing on training.
no, this is
Okay.
tonight.
You don't need a supervisor if it's not an actual fight.
Yeah, no, I never said this was a fight.
I mean, I
yeah.
was expecting to get my ass beat today,
You
but
did.
you know, it's
You
fine.
did.
It's not.
All right, you're right. But yeah, no, I can't fight you if you're gonna be standing around using equipment like this. It's crap. So yeah, either
What?
so either gain some inches.
Ow.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
you see my sword? I'm holding it straight down.
Yeah,
See,
I see it.
the tip
Mhm.
should barely ever be into the ground. It should never be like your sword,
Mm.
fully in. Only over the tip.
Yeah, I do see a problem there.
So you either need to gain some inches or a whole foot,
Mm.
which will also
Mhm.
do wonders in building your muscle mass, aiding you to deal more damage, or get a smaller sword.
Mm.
Either that, or ditch the shield and extend the palm,
I mean-
and extend the grip.
I'm a completely ordinary person. How am I gonna grow 6 inches?
I'm sure you can talk to Ellis. He can change your body using magic, flesh sculpting, all that. Or let's just drop the little
I don't
normal
know if
person
it's
bit.
gonna work if.
Let's drop the normal person bit. I'm sure you can grow a foot or a few inches if you find a way. You're smart. Talk to your gods about changing your body size. I'm not dumb. I'm not gonna ask questions. I'm not gonna poke or prod at it. If you gain some height, if you're gonna use that sword. Means people keep secrets for a reason. Again, don't deny something or be very adamant about something when it comes to who or what you are. It only attracts attention to it. Now, again, if you want to stay this size and continue using that sword, another simple way is ditch the shield, extend the grip. Then you can use that as a two-handed sword, and it'll work a lot more better.
What if I just had multiple swords?
Okay, so dual wielding weapons is very particular, and again, it matters on the weapon, the swords
I mean,
themselves.
it's like, if I can get my hands on, let's say, a bastard sword of some kind, I could switch between them seamlessly in combat. But I don't know how to use a bastard sword.
Same as you would normally use any sword. So, broadsword, bastard swords, whatever, it doesn't matter. The specialty of these longer swords with longer grips is that they are more versatile. As you can see, I can wield with two hands or with one, and nothing really changes. Only how I hold and fight with it changes. I would not recommend using two swords. One reason why I get away with using two swords, which, as you can see, I don't even have it made right now, is because I'm old enough and experienced enough to use it. Gain a foot.
Suggestions you can simultaneously. It's gonna be like I could switch on them on the fly. You know, this armor is good, and I can just.
I wouldn't recommend
I don't know.
that. You said you wanted to use the sword and shield when Blake was asking you questions.
That is true. Sword and shield feels comfortable to me.
So here are your options. If you want to use the sword and shield, grow a foot so your sword matches your height. And in doing so, you'll probably have to talk to your goddess about increasing the shield size. Keep it consistent with your torso. Hold your shield out in front of you. Do me a favor, hold your shield out in front of you. As you can see, it matches your torso perfectly. It blocks. If I poke, it's only going to hit the shield. Maybe slip past and cut you a bit, but that's it. If you decide to grow, your shield must grow as well. It needs to block your torso, so your chest and your stomach as best as it can. Lungs, heart, guts. Those are what needs to be taken care of. Your legs are fine. Those will be protected. Either that or shorten the sword. Those are your options. Until then, one of those two options, or three options, really, you could just also ditch the sword entirely. Again. So until one of these three options is completed, I'm not going to be doing much to train you. At best, I will help you work on your stances and footwork, and that's about it. Any actual physical combat training is not going to happen. So talk to your goddess, or find somebody to modify this stuff. And that's about it.
I'll ask around, I guess, to see if anyone's got gods on speed dial.
People don't usually.
Just came to me one day and...
If you're stuck, again, if you are stuck in this armor, you could just put the goddess's sword up and buy a new one. I'm sure Ellis could shell out for one. Or if need be, we can just make you a very simple...
armor, or... I can't take the armor off. Am I gonna put armor on?
I know.
Oh, you're talking about like a weapon. Okay.
If you're good... I'm talking about your sword. Put the sword up. We can either make you a smaller one in the forge whenever it gets repaired. Actually, we have a lot of very crap swords. Or you can just straight up buy a simple one. I'll pay for it myself if I have to. I'll give you the money. Buy a smaller sword, and remember what I said. Your sword should never go past your feet very far. If more than just the tip of the sword, and, again, the tip should only be the very edge, and maybe an inch or two farther. Here. This is as far as the... right here. Where are my fingers? That is as far as deep as your sword should go into the dirt. Your sword is not built for you.
By keeping a wider stance like this.
You can, but again, it's also balanced terribly. Seriously, your goddess does not know how to make weapons. She could have asked somebody else to make it.
You know, like, this is like a review thing. I can't just go to the store and be like, oh, well, sword balanced terribly, armor balanced terribly, 0 out of 10. No, she would strike me down. I'd be reduced to the normal people pudding.
Look, you don't have to say anything to her. This is everything I'm saying. You don't have to say anything to her. For now, buy yourself a smaller sword.
Where am I going to find a weapon of similar holy power?
You are not going to find one of holy power, most likely. Not unless you get somebody to enchant it with holy energies. If you want to be more effective at your job, get a smaller sword. That is the simplest thing. Put the sword up, and put the goddess's sword up, buy a short sword. Remember exactly what size it should be. That's the simplest it's going to get. If you want to make this more complicated...
If I have the pommel here undone, and then the handle lengthened out a bit...
I did say this, yes. You can lengthen this. You can do that.
It could be like a bastard sword of some kind.
But keep in mind, or more long...
I don't know, do you think the blade has to be longer?
But keep in mind, at that point, you are not using the shield with it. There's a reason shields are used typically with specific size swords. At that point, you will be two-handing this thing. The shield's not likely.
I see.
It's up to you on what you want to do. I've only given you options.
No, see if I can find any priests with balance speed dial. Goodness me, this isn't the type of conversation I was hoping to have today.
Would you rather I beat you into the ground with you no chance of fighting back because of poor equipment? If I'm gonna train somebody, they're gonna have the proper equipment.
I guess that's true. It's for as long as you'll be around. I don't know when you intend on doing this suicide mission.
Meh. Suicide for anybody else, I'll be fine. Focus on getting your equipment fixed. The sooner we get it, or the sooner you get that stuff fixed, the sooner you can actually have proper training.
I'll have it fixed before next week.
Good. And your stance is much better. Remember, a shield is meant to protect. It should never be behind you. Remember, your shield's also not just a tool for defense. Pull your shield out. I need to see how you hold this thing. Okay,
There's a handle right here on the inside.
I see. Okay. Well, remember, you can bash people with the shield, and if need be, if you can somehow figure out how to do that, that bottom edge works wonders for hitting people with.
Yeah, it's very pointy.
There you go. I'm back.
Do you have a bed? Welcome back.
Yes, yes.
Do you have
No,
a
she's
bed
still
on
with-
Guild grounds?
Les has been using one of the buildings over there.
Good. Make sure you get some proper sleep soon. Yeah.
Les has just been studying, reading all the books in the library.
There comes a certain
Some
point, I'm not
adventure
sure about
ones.
you because you're a bit more of a magical creature, but most people of flesh and blood, there comes a point where being awake too long hampers their ability to learn. It's usually good to take frequent
Has Dorada
short
not come back
breaks.
yet?
Probably still having a long conversation.
Damn.
Maybe they ended up using the picnic.
Anyway, I'm done with this. I've done my
So
bit.
if I'm not concentrating,
Go.
if I can't concentrate on the words in the book, does that mean I'm sleep deprived?
Yes. Yes. 100%.
It could also mean you're
If your
distracted,
eyes are
but
starting to hurt, if the words are kind of blurry, if you find yourself closing your eyes for long spouts at a time, go to bed. Also, when you are reading and learning for a while, usually you want to study for 45 minutes, then take a 15-minute break, then study for 45, take a 15-minute break. Because if you study for too long, your efficiency just drops off. And this is based on humans, but humans are a pretty standard race. Some people have higher tolerances, some people have lower, but humans are a very baseline sort of creature.
god damn it, Boots.
Hello, Boots.
Alright, Ellis, where's the doll? Boots, you got more etiquette
Uh,
lessons.
why?
What?
So
We're not
Les
really
should get
doing
some
that
sleep
anymore.
then.
Please don't scare off Boots.
She jumped
Oh,
from the
thank
second
goodness.
story to
Yes.
the first when there's
Okay,
stairs.
I understand that, but the doll is taking a more freeform approach to teaching Boots because Boots is a unique learning method. It's not a curriculum or a Boots
I know,
asks
it's not meant
questions,
to be a
doll
curriculum,
answers
it's
them,
meant to be a
and things like
punishment.
That isn't going to work for Boots. That's just going to drive her away.
Was there an
Also, yes,
emergency
hello,
that
Boots.
was there an emergency that necessitated the jump from the second story to the first? No? Why would you do it?
She's a slime.
Because
It's
it's
a
fun?
thing. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry.
You're right.
You okay?
Don't worry about me. I'm fine.
Hi,
They're
shiny
grumpy
guy.
because
fine.
they're grumpy because I badmouthed their
Hi.
goddess.
She, her.
Yes, I'm perfectly
Hi, shiny
fine.
girl.
There you go.
And she's grumpy because I badmouthed her goddess.
Badmouth?
Yeah, don't do that.
I don't care. Her
Bad?
her goddess's choice in weapon was terrible, especially for her build.
Huh?
Well, you don't always
You're a
have to
bad
use your
choice.
goddess's favorite weapon. But obviously, learning to
Mm-hmm.
use it is.
Oh, I'm aware, but people don't usually have any other option.
It's okay, Grey.
There's
Come on,
Greywarden's
something
just
over there.
grumpy.
Ah,
Greywarden's just grumpy. Don't take him serious.
Oh, I know Greywarden's grumpy. I also know he's probably going to be dead in about a week or two, depending. Because I know he's going on some kind of
I
crazy
mean, he's
suicide
already
mission,
dead,
and...
technically.
Oh?
Well, like, dead again.
I'm grumpy and you're not wanted.
Do you think he's gonna be smote?
I mean, if
Smited?
I were a goddess, which I'm most certainly not, definitely, if I were, I would definitely smite him for his indolence, but I'm not.
If your
I won't.
goddess actually cared about
Alright,
you using that equipment effectively, she would have made it for you specifically or changed them to work better for you. Your goddess doesn't know what she's doing equipment-wise.
Been passed down from hand to hand.
Or it could be a
Like
trial.
inheritances,
I
you
know.
know?
Divine figures often give their followers trials to let them prove their worthiness or their capabilities,
If it was
something
passed
like that.
down, then why do you
Totally
have
not
it?
quite sorry.
If it was passed down, then it was very clearly meant for people much larger than you.
Well, maybe I'm a special case. Like I
Maybe
said,
she'll grow into
I'm the
it.
most ordinary person in the multiverse.
Then she needs to grow much quicker, because I refuse to do any training with her until she gets a completely different sword that fits her build. She cannot fight effectively with that thing. And quite frankly, I'm surprised she has made it this long with it.
Refute that because I'm not really a martial person, but you do you.
Very simple. Ellis, would you give
If you feel
somebody...
comfortable using something, use it.
Ellis, if someone is using a magic focus, would you rather them use a focus that's
Kick his
properly
butt.
made and works correct, like it's actually properly made for magic, or some random thing they just found?
Wrong, but if this man actually throws something proper at me, I can
It
and
depends
I
on
will
what they're
probably
comfortable
die.
with. If the random thing they found has sentimental value, that can
Screw
prove very
sentimentality. In
useful.
terms of effectiveness and actually working properly for that
No.
profession.
Do not screw sentimentality. To objects actually has some magic power.
Okay. I'm trying to make a point here. Point is, that sword is not made to work well for someone of her build. The sword itself is not made very well.
Rocks?
No,
Jesus, what the fuck?
it's when you have an
not that
emotional
button. There we go.
connection to something.
My ping. Ugh.
If
Oh,
someone was to
damn,
take that
Bowser.
yo-yo and give you one that's very similar, would you want the new yo-yo or your original yo-yo?
I want mine. It's cool.
But you also have a lot of memories with it, don't you? The person who gave it to you,
Yeah.
the experiences you've had together, that
What
sentiment.
the?
That's weird. There's something on my screen.
I like my yo-yo.
What's going on?
What?
I saw water being poured over him over there just now.
Oh.
What? Is there something? I'm not seeing anything, so...
Is Hannah here?
Hey, I'm not seeing
Someone's
anything.
pouring water
A
over
water spout is
you?
coming out from underneath you every now and then.
It seems to me like someone's been
I
doing
imagine you're
That
quite
sounds good.
soaked right now.
Well, I didn't see
don't know
anything,
what's
so...
doing it,
Ah, well.
but-
I'm soaked.
Hold on.
I got splashed by it.
Let me make sure that the books aren't soaked.
Yeah. watch
Give it
that.
a prestidigitation.
Says him right. That's for being a bully.
Prestidigitation.
Thank you.
Being
Someone's
able...
gotta clean up the gray.
It's okay.
Fuck you.
Greywarden is always bully.
Yeah, Greywarden's got something up his ass.
Well, I guess that's the answer. Nothing has changed. So when she dies because she can't move her sword properly, I refuse to hear anything about it. Meh. Wonder how long it'd take to find Luna if I just decided to go through a walk in the Shadowfell. It might take a long time. Ah well. Get a hole in my chest from a fucking holy sword. Ugh. It's fine. It burns a bit. Ow. Too used to the people who actually get me. I understand what the fuck I am saying and doing. Ugh. I listen for once. I listen to everybody for once. It's dangerous. Don't do it. It's dangerous. It's a suicide mission. Fine, I won't do it. Now all of a sudden you all want to deal with this stuff?
You okay?
Piss off, rat.
Hmm? Not a rat. I'm Carbuncle.
Don't care.
You
People,
mad?
what do you think?
Not sure. Different types of forms of being angry.
Just ignore the rat. It'll go
Are
away
you mad
eventually.
because you got splashed by something? Are you mad about new person? Hmm? Oh, is this what humans do when they're mad? They go silent. And then they go for a little jog.
I'm gonna stab
If
her.
that's gonna help. But then again, different things help even different people. But then again, you're not really a human, are you? Or are you?
Now, if that doesn't get the message across of go away, I don't know what will. 'Cause I'm still not allowed to actually hurt them.
You know, if I touched the sore spot, you could have just said. Not nice to chuck people. Another thing to be chucked.
Stick around, I don't rip your ears off next time.
Basically, the other slime's dead. The slimes that aren't used to. Some of them might be slimes that have long since passed away.
There we go. There's the smoke.
One. Greywarden.
Over here.
All right.
Lowell, come here.
Yeah?
It's not a.
Oh,
It's
okay.
not a major
Welcome
thing.
back.
Would you be willing to help me perform a very detailed surgery? Not now, nor a life-threatening one.
With Llewell to
I know how
upgrade
to-
their resilience.
Yes.
Okay.
It'll
I
probably be a
can.
multi-stage thing. What I'm thinking is we start with one part of the body and then go out from there.
Mm.
The main thing I'll need your help with will be the meridians, if depending on the severity of the damage.
The meridians
Which,
are key
thankfully-
things, aren't they?
Yes, but you can put
I
them
have
back together with
no
some
idea.
magic.
Yeah.
No.
You
I
need
can
to
Yep,
tell me
yes.
how to do that then.
Yeah. Basically, what I'm imagining is a balloon went pop, and I need you to basically put it together and just fix it. I'll explain in greater detail later. You're going to write up the type of damage that's been done, and from there we can do
I
a
have
proper
multiple surgical doors that can act as nurses and help out. I don't work
that's
alone.
wonderful.
I,
Yes,
I have
I'm going to be taking
a
care of the
flesh
circulatory
sculpting
system.
and genetics lab. This is my bread and butter.
Yeah.
Dissecting
gonna
things
be-
and upgrading them.
I'm going to be basically doing his circulatory system all at once because I can't risk a blood clot. It's too risky.
You doing this now?
No,
Later.
God, no. Oh, this is a prep thing. This is going to be a.
Yes.
Oh, no.
I mean, first of all, we want to get an accurate scan of his entire
think
body
it's
so we know what
already
we're working
amazing.
with.
And
How simple you guys are making this sound.
It's
think it's already
not
amazing.
that simple. There are a lot of things that can
You
go
guys are
wrong,
making it sound
and
simple.
you have an accomplished
have
genetic engineer of many years, and
you have a blood
vampire
flow issue,
lady.
and you're talking to a vampire.
Okay.
That's the only reason that is simple. Even then, if I didn't have the trained medical knowledge that I thankfully have, we would still be in trouble.
So you
You
have
are
her with
literally
blood
talking
flow, and then you have an accomplished genetic and flesh sculpting engineer. So
Get back.
basically,
And magician.
combined, we can deal with what. Yes, I can magically suture things. That's fun.
Anyway, I'm probably going to have to go so I can start prepping some things. Check on my
Right.
child.
Should
Remember,
I send one of my surgical dolls your way so you can see what you're working with?
wait until we get the documents. After that, we can plan all that part out.
I'm gonna make sure they prep regardless.
Anyway,
There we go. All right then.
okay.
Again, just to confirm, your full consent to doing this procedure once we are going to go through the exact details of how it's going to work once we figured that out, and you can give your full consent then, but are you
One other
okay with
thing.
us researching this and
Yes.
starting to work on it? Okay.
One other thing. Once we're done, I'm going to be requiring you to put a seal on him, specifically a limiter. Because if we're going to basically fix his body so that way it can reach its peak again, we're going to need to make sure he doesn't hurt himself by just instantly shooting all the way up there.
I can
So what I'm
seal
thinking
his
is we-
magic and his mundane strength, but I can't really do anything about the key. I
I'll
think
take care of that
Rosie
part.
has stuff like that. All right. I remember she did
That
something
part-
with Sharon Blake, but that didn't really end well.
We're going to have to make a
With the
deal.
water.
And that's going to be, you're going to have to accept that.
Okay. I've made a lot of deals in the past, so normally I'm the one on the
This
winning
one's
end.
a
Fey
fey
deal.
deal. This
We'll
one's
hear about
this
one.
one's going to be bound.
Magically
This
and
one's going to be
spiritually
binding.
binding.
Yes, I'm
Yes.
talking about mine is also magically and spiritually combining, considering
Okay.
I have a devil with me.
Yeah, and that's another thing I'll have to deal with, but that's a later date. First things first is
Mm.
fixing the body. But again, as long as you're consenting to all this, I can start and fix everything I need to fix.
Once
And
we've gone
I
through
guess
the details with you,
Forgotten
I'll
our
also
nest existed.
we'll talk
request
about the
your
deal when it's time for that.
consent on that.
Yes.
Mm.
We'll
Mm.
talk about the deal and get your consent before the surgery. That way, immediately once the surgery is complete, I can do the deal and we can have it take effect then and there.
Gotcha.
Oh dear.
Mhm.
I have an issue I need to talk to you about regarding this because
Private, public.
basically some issues will arise if he dies in surgery.
Yes, we'll factor that into the deal.
I'll give you specifics later.
Okay. All right. Just got my contacts. Hit me up whenever. All right. As for you,
Goodbye.
if I'm not around, you'll be the one up to monitor him along with Ellis once he's
Okay,
in his
we'll keep
recovery
score.
/ post-surgical phase.
I'll try not to kill him.
All I can ask.
There's
Apple,
apples on the floor. And yeah, I don't
Yes.
know why those are there.
because they were eaten, but yes,
I'm throwing away the course, yes.
go for it.
Because they're just on the floor.
More like
Hello.
stars because, but no. Why do I keep going?
Say again.
Boots.
Look at all these
Hmm.
nerds.
Does Mike and Shu know that there's an Oni here?
look who's shown up.
I should probably text them.
Hmm.
They asked me to tell them if they arrive.
All right. Well, anyway, you feel free to stop by whenever.
You're gonna kill me long before any fighting does.
I might also not know some of them.
You're late.
It's alright.
I was supposed to clock out an
Can you-
hour ago.
Oh, hello.
Hi, it's good to see you again.
It's good to see you as well. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine.
No idea. He just picked me up and threw
Say,
me.
do you know any blacksmiths who can get somebody a new sword? Probably one of holy nature, or forge one. I refuse to train one of our guild members until I get a sword that actually suits their build.
That's why I think I kicked him.
Not off at the top of my head, unfortunately, but I
Damn.
will keep that
So
in
much
mind next time
fast-tracking
that I
that.
go around.
They say they have one, but I was hoping we could have fast-tracked it. Oh well. Who's this?
It's quite alright. This is my student, Faye.
Very nice to meet you.
Either way, it's okay. Think what Laz was called anyway. Would have apologized, but he seems to be ignoring Laz.
Hang on. I have a joke.
Get it,
Hang on.
get it.
Yeah, I got nothing.
It's okay, Laz.
No, wait.
There's no
What is with
hate there.
you and getting all the freaking white-haired people? Him, Shiro.
What? Well,
I'm not
you
wrong.
have white hair yourself.
Yeah, but I don't do anything training grads with you. Your kids.
I think I pissed
Well,
him off.
the one who thinks he's a god. He has white hair, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
Really?
I'm sorry.
Oh, no, it's fine. I just find it funny.
And to be honest, she approached me and asked me if I wanted to be her student, so
Hmm.
maybe
Nah,
it's a thing
Blake and Shiro
of your preference.
aren't Blake and Shiro aren't here right now, but I believe they may be on their way. Possibly. I don't know. Depends if they can tear themselves away from Rose right now. I think they're having tea.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Depends on how
Well, that's fun to
excited
know.
Shiro is to see you.
Shiro would be excited to see me.
Possibly, who knows? You're pretty much the only other Oni he knows.
Oh, I suppose that is a good point.
Mm-hmm. Depends on how quick they show up. I'm not sure. We need to get them some way to travel around quicker than just running. Yeah, I'm sure that's an Ellis thing he can do. Oh well. Welcome to the guild.
Hey, Greywarden, did you pee your pants?
What?
Oh, I heard that you were pissed off. Does that mean that you peed your pants?
That just means somebody's angry.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
So apparently, Oishi has a type. Be careful, Lowell.
There's a new person. I don't recall seeing their face before.
What do you mean?
I think it's just like people with
I'm
white
not
hair
sure how
just
well
tend
he'll
to
work, but
attract each other in some
congratulations,
way.
he also has white hair. Only it's half.
You can't just say something like that, then just walk away. I mean, hi? I'm told be careful, and then he just walks away. What are you talking about?
If you're not careful, she might adopt you. She apparently has a penchant for adopting people with white hair. Him, Shiro, the two kids she just picked up off the street, aka here at the guild. If you're not careful, you'll be next.
Technically, I'm not
Anything
adopted.
would be better than my real father.
Are you her
Am I
student?
adopted?
Are you her student?
Oh, okay, good.
If you're a student, close enough. Look, I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong. It seems like either all your students or the people you take care of have white hair, from what I've seen so far.
I'm not saying that you're wrong. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that it's a very valid point, and I'm embarrassed by it.
I find it hilarious. Don't be embarrassed by it. Make jokes about it. It'll be hilarious.
Yes, he's going to be the next one that I end up encroaching in my.
Half white hair, though.
You have white hair, it counts.
I mean, to be honest, it's
Yes.
rather you can go anywhere around, and there's quite a handful of people with white hair, so it's kind of hard to avoid that.
True.
This was considered rare hair, so
No,
it's very
okay.
interesting seeing it here.
There's a
more
lot of people
prominent.
with like natural white hair. There's not enough people whose hair has turned white from age. Maybe that's what she likes. People. That's why she takes care of people so much. It's because their hair is just naturally white.
Hello.
Hello, Blake. Hey, Shiro, your friend has a type.
Hey. What?
Okay.
But okay.
Everyone she takes care of has white hair. Him, her kids, Shiro.
Wow, you do have a type. I need to talk with you about something serious.
Yes.
Somewhere over here, away from everyone else. I don't want to make too big of a scene.
Why don't
Please go
you
ahead.
make some friends, okay?
You're out of the tree or somewhere.
I'll try.
I believe in you.
Fucking hell, man. There you go. Make friends with the other
You
white-haired
remind me of
person.
Hairstyle.
What was your name again?
Greywarden.
Your name or a title?
Yes.
That's all I know him
Oh,
as.
alright.
He kind of uses it as the name.
I don't like giving out my
Alright.
actual name due to 1, in the Feywild. 2, people from my past, they recognize me. I could either be attacked, hugged, tackled, I don't know, or straight up attempt to be murdered just right off the bat. It depends on who it is.
I like how Hug is in it. And as well. Nah.
One of them just won't
Some
let
people
go.
don't like to be hugged.
If this one person hugs me, I don't think they'll let go. Make friends with the other person who's most likely going to be adopted by your teacher. It's only a matter of time.
What does the adoption mean? What does it entail?
Either you become someone she
Probably
takes
she's
care of
being
extendedly, or you
closely
become her
related to him in
student.
some way, form. Let me introduce myself. My name is Fan.
Hello.
Yeah, that's right. You said your name was Faye.
Les
You
Mortimer.
look like a martial artist.
Of the sort.
Interesting. I'm a
Are you going
bit
to be
of one, though. I
joining
prefer
this guild?
swordplay.
Or are you just here in relation to Oshi?
Unsure, personally. She invited me here and told me that someone wanted to
Ow, my jaw.
do a little bit of a training fight with me. Apparently.
I think that would be that person over there.
Either Blake or Shiro, one of the two. Could be both, who knows.
Most likely.
You got something to say it.
I'm not really looking for training currently. Not yet, at least.
Oh my god, he's trying to find the best way to word it. I hate this.
How long have all of you been part of the guild?
And I stopped keeping count because I don't particularly care much. He can tell you. I didn't pay attention.
You started working here shortly before I did, right?
Think so? I don't know.
Right. Basically, the guild's been around almost a year now. Both of us joined a couple months after it started, so about 9 months, I think.
Ish.
One of my
A little
dolls
bit
did
longer than
come
that.
here when it first opened up, though, so if you want to count that, technically I've been here influencing it the whole time, but I don't have direct control over the doll, so
He's a
I don't
puppet
really count
master.
that.
Literally, he's
Since I
operating what is
think near the
effectively a puppet
beginning.
I
right
make
now.
golems. I make... not right... It has an autonomous core. The core, I programmed the
I'm
core,
talking about your
and then
body.
the core does what it
Your
does.
body is effectively a puppet right
That-
now, because, like, literally, what else is
So's yours.
Yeah.
Your soul and your heart and everything in your brain is puppeting that body. That's what mine's doing.
As you can
I'm
see,
not
he's really fun
somewhere
to
else
mess with.
puppeting
These
this
weird
body.
arguments happen often.
As you can see, he's very fun to mess with.
I don't like details being gotten wrong because they can lead to misunderstandings. And misunderstandings are the worst. If you're going to tell someone something, make sure it's fully factual. Don't speculate. Unless you preface it with, this is just speculation.
Ah, well, people don't usually do that.
But no, I'm not a puppet master.
I mean, I'm pretty sure some of your dolls were literally puppets in the past.
Some of them I can remote control, like the flesh golem that I was going to have you fight. That's an early form. When I'm first prototyping something, I don't have the autonomous protocols in, and I need to remote control it so that I know that the body is functioning correctly.
He's
Then
also a lobster.
I put in... I'm not... there is some lobster DNA in here, but it's mainly arachnid and insectoid.
I'm gonna keep messing with
Though I don't
that
have
one.
a spinneret. Maybe I should give myself a spinneret at some point.
Put him in your wrist,
would be
become
fun.
Spider-Man.
Arachnid, insectoid, and crustacean?
It's a weird mix. The genetic structure is just what I had on hand that gives the best mana flow. Surprisingly, insectoids have a good mana flow.
Hard to believe,
Also, I couldn't
considering
exactly get my hands on a lot
Chitinous,
of...
so it's all chitinous creatures? An
Uh,
exoskeleton, basically?
hard to believe that, considering the bugs
So
I
does that
know
mean
were
there's,
all
like-
very
Yes, this is-
skilled in genetic manipulation and the like.
What?
Yeah, the bug people I know are all
There's
very
other
skilled in.
bugs that do genetic things.
Oh yeah.
Interesting.
I was actually very tempted.
Also, I wasn't always a bug. This
I was
is
actually very
just
tempted in the past to
the
wipe
best I
them
could
all
make.
out, but meh.
Alright.
The queen's dead, so
Well,
they can't
that's a
really do
very
much.
Specific temptation.
Yeah, fuck them. I don't care about them.
Please don't promote genocide on guild grounds.
I'm not promoting genocide. I will
Or
cause
randomly
genocide.
fucking things.
I'll probably cause genocide because I feel like it. I don't know.
That's not a good sign.
Okay.
You know what? I probably
Most
should
of the
do
past
that one
time
of
here
these
is making
days.
fun of people, it seems.
I see, and has a
Sure, no one will miss a
light
village
atmosphere,
or two.
which I appreciate.
Yeah, would you
Yeah,
rather be
it's
very
better
gloomy and
than
serious
from
like it seems
home. It helps a
everyone
lot.
else is?
This
Oh,
area
well,
is usually quite uneventful.
most of the interactions I have had with guilds before were gloomy, serious, and really disorganized. And,
Oh my god. Say,
it would
okay.
change a
I think our smaller size helps with organization, but
Also doesn't help that it's
I
always
know a
usually
lot
the
of
same people sent out to do the same thing, so it turned into a they have all the information and they're usually trusted while everyone else isn't. Which also leads to not many people. Which also leads to the problem of not many people get to do or deal with anything big. It's always the same people sent out.
chair.
Why do you need a chair? Just do this. Air sit, motherfucker. Work on
Because
those
I'm
legs
trying to
of
stop
yours.
myself from pacing.
Work on those legs of yours then. Do what I do. Air sit.
Magic chairs are handy, and this body isn't built for cardio.
Time to fix that.
I pace when I think, but if I start to make my next body more built for physical prowess, then I will lose some of the efficiency in magic.
Where's a gun or
I'd
knife?
rather focus on just magic.
I still want you to get a gun or knife for when you run out of magic again, or mana.
Honestly,
Right,
I'd
yeah,
rather get
pacifist.
stabbed in just ash rather than have to pull out a gun.
See, this is why I don't trust him in a fight. Once he's tapped out, I can't. He's useless.
Non-lethal thing, but
Once he's
I'm
tapped out
not
in a fight, he's
useless.
useless.
I can still give advice. And
Mid combat, once you're out of
tap
mana,
into
you're
other people's
useless.
mana to cast things, but
I mean, with that body, seems like
that's
you
well,
why
now
might be
he's a
able
thief.
to get one hit or two without getting too much damage.
You think, but this thing's actually really freaking weak.
To clarify, I'm a pacifist, essentially.
Oh.
Yeah, he
I
actually
can
refuses to
protect
hurt
people, I
things.
can use utility spells, but I'm not going to use offensive spells because I'm not killing anyone.
Coward patting himself on the back.
I mean, you don't always have to kill anyone that you fight.
I'm aware.
No, here's the thing.
However,
It's not that he doesn't want to kill people, he
things
doesn't
that
want to hurt
pacify people have a chance of
anyone.
killing.
That even we suggested and gave multiple options of non-lethal equipment that he could have in case he ever ran out of mana. His thing was, well, even they can kill somebody by accident.
Yes, because they were initially suggesting a taser, which is potentially lethal.
Yeah.
How about a net gun?
That I can probably work on a
What about
magical
a chain or a rope? You can just tie someone up, make a lasso or something of the sorts.
You need to be able to do that, and that
I
needs a
don't
lot of
exactly have
practice.
hand-eye coordination for a lasso. Also,
not-
tying a rope, though I do know knots fairly well, I'm not going to really...
Well, you can always
Look,
just have a
I
few already
don't go
tied.
into combat for a reason.
Yeah, we can't fight with him.
I'm a teacher, I'm an advisor, I'm a member of staff. I can protect
Careful, he actually might
people
adopt
if
you.
combat does arise, but I'm not going... I've
I
adopted
am
one
not
person.
looking
Or
Two
technically
people.
to be adopted.
2 people.
two.
Count Shiro,
Two people in
motherfucker.
one body. I'm not going to adopt one
50-50
without
on
adopting
that.
the other.
Most
That'd
people
just
would
be
be
mean.
better than my father anyways.
Oh shit, my ears.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, I feel like my ears are gonna fail very soon. Oh no. I got a warning. Ah, well, I'm sure I'll be fine.
Yay.
Yay. That means I get to suplex people and not hear anyone complaining.
Yay.
You really want to
I
say
think we can
yay
use
again?
that as an excuse to send you home. Yay.
I don't have a home. I'm homeless.
Oh, here they come.
Then we'll send you back to your cardboard box outside.
Bold of you to assume I live in a cardboard box.
I think she's
What
just
kind of
been
box
taught
is
some
it
bad
then?
news, so...
Welcome back, nerds.
Dispel.
Yes?
I'd like for you to meet Rose's student.
Like Shang.
Very nice to meet you.
As they always say, always expect the
Sure, Eugenie.
unexpected.
Two for the price of one.
See, okay, technically his hair is bleached right now, but it used to be Snow White. My fault. I had Faye mess with his hair.
Yes, I'm aware.
Smells like farm.
Shiro.
Do I know you?
It's gotten bigger.
Yeah. So what?
So it is.
Yeah. So what?
Whatever.
What have you done to your
News
hair?
to me.
It's bleached.
Faye made it turn black because of shenanigans he did. So I have to bleach it now. It's annoying.
Huh. You seem to have a problem with Faye.
Regular circle now.
You got a
Doesn't
bunch of
hurt.
stuff on your face.
Yes, I'm fine.
Always a circle, isn't it? By the,
Are you eating
Would
blueberries?
you
one
rather it
point
be
or
a
another.
square? Alright, make a square, everybody. Make a square. He's complaining about it being
I
a
want a
circle. Make a
triangle.
square.
Again.
You want to try? Okay, triangle it is.
Triangle.
She's gonna try.
It's a perfect shape.
His hair.
Why is a
Like the new
triangle a
threads.
perfect shape?
Yes,
On
it's
this
very.
side, but yes, there's a small bump.
Like, you have a
It can
problem with
turn into a
triangles?
hexagon, and
it has a
hexagons are the
s-
best
it has
ones.
a very
Cute.
recent kind of like wound, like a slash down the
That's why
face.
bees use
No,
them.
I
Are
have
you- okay,
this
are you-
cream that is
I was about to say,
excellent for
yeah.
when horns grow in.
Are you gonna make like some
It'll help
weird
numb
math
them.
things, or is it just gonna be the bees?
Your cut.
Yes.
Oh, I
just
thought
like,
it was
you know,
just I had to
both
live
math
with
angles
it.
and
and
such.
bees.
Someone
I
threw a
will have to
sword at
take you
me.
up on that.
Hexagons, squares, and triangles are basically the only ones that perfectly
That's not good.
tessellate or whatever it's called out to infinity.
Make a circle for
But
triangles too.
squares are just parallel lines, and triangles form
You like
into
cracking?
hexagons.
Brave of
So-
you.
Yeah, he's made of
Hexagons.
glass.
Make sure you
Yeah.
Yes.
He's
protect
yeah,
yourself.
he's
I
made of
got into a fight
glass.
with a
Made of
blueberry and
glass.
lost.
Things with triangles.
Yes.
It's
How'd you
nice.
lose against the
Triangles are
blueberry?
short.
Tomorrow.
It's a
Very
it
good
was a
question.
very
Indeed.
strong
They're very-
blueberry.
Yeah, very
Structurally
carefully.
sound.
Jeez,
Mm.
honestly,
It
you
looks
look like
worse
the
than
guy
it
who I'll
is.
play with.
Oh
Are you
yeah.
sure?
So is it like ink?
I feel fine. That's the worst part.
Oh yeah. Hey S, you want to
I
show
look like
Shiro
it.
the sword?
God,
Is
I
it like
look like I went through hell.
Yes, you look like you've got a big old bruise.
Hmm?
It's no longer a hickey.
Yeah.
Don't touch
Wait,
my face. It doesn't
Your
hurt. Just
essence is leaking.
Oh my God! Stop crowding the.
Your essence.
Oh.
Every
Willy
day I
Wonka
see-
movie.
Shiro,
Well, it's
That's
not
not
every
Wonka
day I
movie.
see
As
as your
somebody's
legal
face
guardian,
Willy
can I
Wonka?
corrupted.
inspect you?
yes.
Yeah, Willy Wonka.
Okay.
Can I get some? Okay,
Oh,
can we
really?
go away from the group?
Yes.
Woolly.
Yes.
Dear
Yes.
gods!
No, not
Okay, you.
Wooly. It's like
It's
a
just
God.
blue. Can you
version
all
of Willy
Yes.
Wonka.
chill?
You
Holy
seem
shit!
familiar, but you're not.
No. You've
Willy
never
Wonka, the
seen me
chocolate
before,
factory.
I'm sure.
Oh, you know more about
I'm
I've
this.
seen it.
entirely new here. I joined just a
I
couple
see.
weeks
Had
back.
to watch it when
The blue
babysitting.
reminds me of a few things.
Familiar.
Oh.
Oh my God! I have a
I
joke
see.
You
now.
babysit
No,
now?
I promise you, I'm a completely
I have a
ordinary
joke for
human woman
Shiro.
in completely ordinary human woman armor. And
Oh.
nothing is weird about me.
Ha ha
Other
ha!
than
You're
perhaps the
human?
fact that I can't
Got it, I guess. Gotta wait for him to get back.
other than perhaps the fact that I can't take this damn armor off.
To your knowledge of
Hey.
little tussle.
Oh, this would be great.
Heard about Onion anatomy.
I
You're a
see.
human?
And what is your religion?
What would help?
You don't smell like a human.
Will help.
We
The
don't have
religion
any.
of armor and justice.
What is the armor?
Oh,
I heard
trust me.
dumbass goddess who can't make a
If
sword
they
to
didn't
save
have
her
that
life.
armor on, I'm hungry enough.
What?
Wow!
Oh my! Hey S, do me a favor. Take out your sword.
I
Usually
may be a
humans smell pretty
vampire,
bad.
but I may be a
Okay,
vampire,
well.
but I have manners.
I couldn't take this armor off even if I tried.
S, take out your sword.
It doesn't come off. What? Why?
what's your
So you
religion?
shit talking again?
Take out your sword.
Good grief.
Do the rotation to find the balance again.
Ooh,
if you remember how to
shiny.
do that.
Okay.
Okay, out of the ground for one. Hold it higher. Now rotate it. Don't let it in the ground or else it's going to... See what I mean? It's literally balanced in the dead center. What's more, look at that grip. For a long sword, you see why I'm angry at her goddess. Get a better sword. Shorter, I don't care.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, put your sword away.
You got it.
I think the part about it isn't
Who's your
the structure of the
goddess?
sword, but what's in the sword. But yeah, I see your point.
Honestly.
And she's doing sword and
What is your
board too.
goddess?
I don't know. She just appeared to me one
That
day
thing
with
is
a
way too
with
large
ears
for
white,
her to
with a
use
long floaty tail,
effectively with her
and they
build.
said,
Oh god, my
"Hey,
ear's gonna
Ash,
break.
you've been chosen." And when I woke up, I was inside this armor, and I couldn't get out.
Break.
Of course you're dead.
Yeah, ow,
I'm gonna
fuck,
fix my
fuck
ears.
you.
Wow, what's that supposed to mean? I heard that muttering.
Did you say the Stardust yet?
God, my ears are breaking. Yeah, connected. Bup. I see him just. Where am I? Trying to find my way around. So weird. Okay. Test. Alright, I'm good.
Details aren't important.
No.
Was
Okay, you okay?
See,
No.
I made my pact with my dark goddess, but it was a very clear understanding of what we had to do.
if I make a pact, I'm a
Does feel
businessman,
nice,
a
better than
merchant.
being
I do
stared
not
at
make
with the sun.
pacts without details.
Oh, really? Dorada's gonna have a field day
I
with
made
you
my
then.
pact
Yeah.
with enough details.
If it helps, I was asleep.
The details
I
are I
really
get to
wasn't.
does not
recover from
help.
stuff like this. He has
Oh.
a gash down his face.
It's fine. I've been in weird situations. Besides, like I said, it's in my it's in my culture to wear armor all the time. Like a badge of honor, honestly. I get the best armor.
I
Well, Shiro
wanted
gonna
to
get back.
go
I
there
need to make this
read to
joke.
see if they actually have proper details on your weird culture.
Speaking of the
That's not
Oni
the
and
point
Ishio,
of this.
Appear, I have a joke for you, Shiro. Turn more blue, you can join the Blue Man group.
Not
No,
many
Georgia
people who
Pop,
hit things and
please.
make music. Done.
Yeah.
How you doing,
Happy
Shiro?
up and
Besides your whole face
Surprisingly
situation.
pretty good. We had a casualty, but
Oh.
Oh no, did you nail spray?
Alibi the fox.
Oh, that.
What's a
Never-
casualty?
Yeah.
I mean, somebody died.
It is when
Wait,
somebody
what's the alibi?
dies.
Don't worry
Was
about
a
it.
great
No,
You,
casualty
however,
is wounded, but fatality
No, I
is
should be
death.
worrying about it.
you look great.
I don't know, does it affect you? No?
Hmm.
Okay.
You would see these clothes are a
Someone
little
died?
torn, and he's got a gash down the side of his face.
Oh wait, it does. Shit, right.
Oh yeah,
No,
the clothes
wait.
look great. But
Yes, it
you
does.
do look
Shit,
like
wait.
you've been through hell.
Son of a
You look
fucking.
like you could be Reagan's
happened?
brother.
She's dead. That's what
Blonde hair,
happened.
blue eyes.
Currently doing her respawn time.
What?
That is
I'm looking at
kind of
this
true.
cute blonde
Re-
right here. So
What?
That name
guess I'm
sounds
not the only one.
familiar,
Where?
Reagan, but I don't know where.
I'm blonde.
Alibi is dead.
I had trouble understanding that one.
Oh no, sorry, it's the helmet. It's the
What'd you
helmet.
call this blonde?
There's no mouth, but we've been over this.
Alice, it's white.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Alibi's dead.
It is always the helmet.
You wouldn't call this. You wouldn't call this blonde, right?
I apologize
she died
whenever
on
I
a
ask you
mission.
to
White
repeat
or
things.
silver at best.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine, my
I've
friend.
seen
Don't
this
worry about
interpreted
it.
as blonde.
Great.
I'm nothing but
Some people
thinking.
might even say
If you
gray.
need to learn more magic, Alice has got
I
you.
feel like you said,
She's
hey,
currently.
don't worry about things
Alibi
too
is
much,
currently doing
in my
her
personal
respawn time
opinion.
as
Oh, hey, Blake.
foxes
Yeah.
do.
Where'd
Hey,
Shiro
buddy.
go?
Don't worry about
Shiro
it.
went to
okay?
get some more
It's
candy.
fine.
She went to go
Ooh.
crush something.
Besides,
Worry is normal.
My sword's a bit imbalanced.
You said it was
and
gonna
it's a
get your
bit
favorite
long
candy
for my
boots.
pants.
I'm guessing
It'll
there's
still be
screaming
fine.
in the back of your head.
Don't make that
Oh, very
promise,
much,
otherwise
very
Shira's going
much.
to have to uphold it.
And then eat it in front of
They
you.
need a break. They're not used to groups crowding around them like that.
Well, you shiny people.
Yeah, I don't know why you all kept
People
crowding
always
around
gather
him.
around
His
you.
face is breaking. It's
Ah,
fine.
thank you. My application's finally
Oh yeah,
went through.
S. Okay,
and the day
S.
it goes
Yes.
through,
This is the person you actually need to steal the
Nice, nice.
sword to. Take out the sword. This is the person you actually have to show it to. And
ah.
All right,
No,
everyone
but
step back.
you-
Everyone
yeah,
step
come
back.
on. Over here on more flat ground, please. Over here on more flat ground, please.
I know, but
That's what she said. I mean,
accidents.
hey,
Accidents
no,
happen.
not that.
Come on.
You don't want to pull out
I'm
your
gonna
sword
have
in
to
the
make
middle
a
of a group.
No, come on, Blake. Over here.
Not
Look at
that
this.
big, look.
No, look. So you see this. Take out your shield as well.
What?
So I fixed your
Mhm.
stance, for one.
Okay.
Go ahead and do your stance, too.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I don't
You're
think
seeing
Blake's
the
going to
size
be
of
on
this
your
sword,
side,
right?
considering she used to have a slab sword.
No, there's difference. You're seeing the size of her sword,
This
yes?
is about the same size.
Yes, but have you seen her old slab sword, the one she rides?
Yes,
It's
I'm
much
aware.
bigger
Oh,
than
it
that,
was a
and she
gift.
wields it with.
Oh,
I'm
right.
aware.
Rogue
Yes,
in the
I know,
past.
but
Okay, here's the thing.
eh,
It
I got a
actually,
new one.
it was actually better for her
Mm.
at her size. It's more you don't use that for a shield. Second, okay, you can put the shield away. Go ahead and show
Yep.
Blake where the balance is.
Alright, well,
are
apparently.
you making them compare sword sizes again?
You're seeing this?
Are you jealous?
Dead
Control?
center.
Apparently it bounces right about here.
It is nowhere near its edge.
Actually, not bad.
Well,
Oh no, that can still work. It just depends on how your fighting style.
yeah, but for
There's,
her
there's
size, I
swords
don't
that
like
are
this
literal
sword.
whips.
I know, but I don't like this sword for
Well,
her
it-
size.
Well, entitled to
Size
her
doesn't
compliment.
matter.
Oh, whip
I-
swords. I
I
know
know,
Size
that.
doesn't
but-
matter.
about that.
Shield
Mm.
as well.
Faye Lust has taken down many opponents.
Right.
Wait, why are we
Let's see.
listening to him? Look at the damn fucking piece of junk he has on his back.
I was gonna say,
I'm just
what
going
the
to
fuck
pull
is
out a
this?
10-foot metal pole and say this is my sword now. It's bigger than all of yours.
Look at
Alright,
this shit. Why
10-foot pole for the
skull?
win.
Why a skull? Well, what's
Because
with all
that's
these
what
little
he
pointy
chose
bits
to
on this
feature in.
end?
Because that's what he chose to take
Um,
the photo.
It's sentient.
And
it
I
chose
get to
be
critique
edgy.
him?
Well, go for it.
Yes,
Look at this, look at this.
exactly.
Not only does he have the normal handle guard, he has a secondary one that's a blade.
Mm.
Fucking hell, you want to
Payless
get your arms
says-
chopped off?
Payless is telling me it's not about the size of the sword, it's about how well it cuts the important bits off. Oh, you
Oh,
meant it that
piss.
way.
It's about how well it
I think
punctures.
this thing was pretty well.
The point is, I
She
don't
makes
think the
no
sword
apologies.
fits for her.
I could make a joke right now.
Fine, go for it. Keep
Oh,
using
she
it. I don't care
totally
then.
meant
There's
it that
many
way. She
sword
makes no
jokes
Yeah.
being made.
apologies.
Yes.
She makes no apologies.
Yeah, so grouchy.
Sword driven by lust is very insulted by insults
Wait, what?
about sword
Oh.
size.
Oh, I think you
Wait,
two got something in
wait.
common then.
Yours. Oh
You're
God.
taken by
Okay.
lust?
Which Faye did you go to?
I-
Holy affinity?
Please don't poke.
It's not
Please
a
don't poke
fae.
the
It's
wither.
a demonic artifact that now has me paired with a
Oh,
devil
fuck.
succubus.
Also,
Oh.
remember our local
I
devil
don't like
is
that.
also
I don't like what you did
just
to the
full
ice.
of lust.
Oh.
You
Hello.
poked it.
Impressive
Hi.
feat.
Chaos.
Yeah,
I
you
see
did
we
it.
both have is somewhat
Yeah?
similar.
Yes.
Thing with
everything
us.
is a
Like you
little
made it
chaotic
rot.
right
I don't know how you make ice
I
rot.
don't want to
They're
talk
not
to them,
yes
but
for
I'm not going to
absolutely
intrude.
anything. Like anytime I
point.
lust after
Good point.
anything, food, drink, people, anything.
Desire.
She decides.
Yeah, I think it's
yeah, this
specifically
anything.
Yours are
desire
dying
then.
again?
Desire and
Oh,
yeah, same.
Well, it's
Who's
more
dying
than
again?
just desire.
My
'Cause if
ears.
I did, she would
Back
activate
the
every time. It's
chair.
like
Oh
usually
no.
Yeah, they're
So
gonna go.
sorry.
I'm gonna go deaf in a bit.
become
I'll fix it later
very
though.
obsessed with something.
Fixated on something, yes. And that's when it shines the
Saying your
strongest.
innocence
I mean,
is
they
nice for a
have a
change.
So,
slight
were you gonna go
reaction
fight
to
their
most
student?
desires, but if I fixate
Or
on a
Shira gonna
desire,
fight
that's when it
her student?
really
She needs
blossoms.
time.
Yeah.
But yes, ideally.
She's good.
You
She
too.
kind of keeps me from feeling the pain in the moment. I kind of just become.
I think you
peaceful.
two will be best of friends.
But
Blake,
Fun
Why do you
keeps
say
me from
that?
being
Yes.
alone constantly. It's
We're not already
pleasant.
friends, but like, why?
Because they're cool and they like fighting, and you're
Blake.
cool and
no, I'm
good
still very
fighting.
much
Like-
Also
alone.
like fighting,
She
yeah.
only,
That's
she
true.
and
We're already friends though, so I don't.
she and this
Do
one
your best.
only
do like
come out and
fighting.
talk to me when
Already
I'm in
friends,
battle.
one revealed.
My shield
Oh,
only
I'm
comes
assuming
out
that
when
shield does something I
I'm in
don't.
danger.
Best friends
Just
because they
tracks
both
all
like to fight
projectiles
still.
towards the
I
shield
know what
instead
I'm
of
doing.
me.
What would that
I'm
be?
facing
Yeah,
it
if you
Oh my
towards
god,
think
Ellis,
you
just
know
shut
I
it
don't
already.
know.
Jeez.
Makes sense. Mine,
Everyone around you still
lets me
mysterious and
store multiple
Trust your
tragic.
projectile
kid. Holy
energies.
crap,
Like I have
man.
ki and mana separated and stored.
You did
I'm just saying,
mention
like, you
wanting
both
to
like
have a
fighting.
talk.
Yeah,
Yes,
but they only
that's
come
the
out
idea
when
was-
there's like something cool. Otherwise, they just sit there.
You did mention you wanted to have a talk.
Mine's constantly with me, and
I don't
constantly
remember
trying
what
to
it
make
was
me
about.
make
I've had
curry
so much
jokes
stuff
and
going on,
stuff
I've
like that.
forgotten. If I remember, I will have a talk with you.
Yeah, I'm glad
I'm so
mine
sorry.
don't talk that much
It's
then. They just
fine,
kind of
fine. I'm glad you're okay.
roam around. They do get angry though.
He's
if
I know
very,
you
you
have
very
I'm
a
hanging in there.
by situation, so like I said, if there's anything I can do for you, let me know.
Gonna be falling soon because
Yeah.
we're gonna drop kick you off
Thank you,
They
friend.
have a mind of their own.
the stairs.
Yeah.
I think mine has an entire soul to themselves.
So
Oh,
what is
I was
your
going to
your
show you
armor like
techniques later
holy or
about Sword and
something?
Shield.
Everything
Yeah.
about me is holy. The armor's holy, the
Oh.
sword's holy, the shield's holy.
Yeah,
No
you didn't.
holes.
Like, look at all the holes in that chain link.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very,
Blake,
very holy.
you didn't.
Why'd you do that?
Blake, you didn't see it.
Vampire.
Why?
I don't know.
I took her into the arena so we can
What?
fix
I
her
just
stance.
wanted to make sure.
You didn't see the first stance she took.
How's
Oh
it
god.
bacon? Ah.
Sword
Yeah.
forward, shield
I don't
back
wanna
in a
know.
sword
Yeah.
forward, shield back in a way that it would be difficult to maneuver it forward to block a hit.
Smells like rotten bacon.
Your sword works so much better for
Like
your
this?
size
The
though.
first time I was
No,
doing
I mean okay. Sword forward,
I'm
shield
not
back.
being able to
You
get
wouldn't
along with
wouldn't
our
smell
undead
bacon.
friend.
That's what it was.
You wouldn't smell bacon.
Like that,
That would
pretty
mean
much.
that
Yeah.
his flesh
That's
is
what she did.
fresh.
That's what she did.
You'd
You do
smell,
this if you're on the.
well
You
done
do this if you're on the side of a phalanx.
Mm-hmm.
You have.
Smells like
You
burning.
have
Well,
your
that's what she
brother
very
putting
well
their
done
shield like
steak.
this next to you.
That's what she did, yeah. Shield back,
You have
sword
medium
your
rare.
forward.
brother doing.
Yeah, unfortunately, my flesh is kind of like dead. So I'm dead. Kind of the
I
point
s-
of undead.
I still
You
don't like
have
her
to be
sword,
dead
but
to be undead. So
It's
yeah, I
fine.
can't really
Sword's
like
fine. You
I
can
mean,
make
I
do with
know
it.
I didn't know a lot.
be
Don't
fresh
I exactly was
anymore.
trained in sword and shield fighting.
Yeah, well,
I know
this
not
one
to
couldn't
swing
do
around,
that.
but
Fine.
This one will help you with that.
Hey,
I'm
you know,
good
you
for
pour
practicing new
yourself with enough
stuff and maybe
shampoo,
teaching you
everything
something.
works.
But meh. You ask for specifics, I'm not going to be very useful.
I
Holy
will
shit,
probably rely on some
it's
kind of
one guy.
magic of some sort.
Looking
Anyway.
for spontaneously growing an inch
No,
or two.
shampoo works just fine. You just have to
Thank you
do
for
it
the,
like
thank you for the follow.
twice a day.
Yeah.
I think I would just rely on preservation runes or something
That
to.
armor's pretty.
That's fine.
That armor's pretty good, all things considered. Factoring
It
that
is
into your
very good
fighting
armor.
style is probably for the best.
Besides not being able to talk well.
Like,
yeah,
so.
it's
for
the
me,
novel issue.
I have to go like this because I don't have any armor. Personal choice. You actually have armor, so you can actually have a more controlled stance with your shield and your sword. Because you can trust on the armor to protect the more vulnerable parts.
Not sure.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about it, or is
Good
okay?
armor. This shit can take a beating. I mean, I could probably take a full strength punch from Greywarden here and probably at worst have a couple bruises.
I see.
Oh, really?
Then Laz will not talk about it.
Probably.
Please don't break them.
From what they know of you, at least, sparring wise.
From what I can tell, it's very good armor. I'm very confident in it. If I die, I bequeath
they
everything I own to
break.
Shield because I like them both.
Alright, you guys just got a new friend. Oh, wait, Boots just got a new
They're
friend.
holy right now. I can hear the sizzling.
It's fine. Boots did just get a new friend. I can't break you yet.
Hey, you good?
I got
Yeah,
stabbed
they're
by her
undead
sword.
too.
I got stabbed by her sword. It's fine.
Oh yeah, I know they're undead.
I think I have an idea who their god is.
The only reason for leaving things for you in their wall is they like your luck.
I see what you're saying here, but it's hitting me.
Suspicion. Who their god is.
I should actually punch you really hard, though.
I think it is. Last
Go for the chest. The most defensible.
There's too many.
I'm just deciding on it right now.
Next time.
Well, if
You
you're
want
gonna
me
punch
to?
me, do it while I'm still thinking about it.
You can punch him if you want.
On who?
Okay.
It's not like she's saying no.
I get my hands on my phone.
Alright. It's good.
Oh.
Now,
Good job.
Similar story of a
Was that too hard?
easily made.
I'm fine. I'm
Get
fine.
up.
Hey,
Why do I
I'm
get
fine.
the feeling that's
Like I said,
not
just a little bit of a
okay?
blue deal.
Oh, it's
And maybe a
fine.
bruise on my neck.
Just a
Like I said,
headache.
good armor.
Yeah, you know.
I have been compared to being hit like a sandbag before.
I just feel kind of sad.
So I'm confident I could probably take a hit from you at least.
Why sad?
I would not give up eating for that armor still.
Or do anything in that armor.
It's good armor though. It's really good armor.
Food
It's
is
kind of
food.
addicting to him
I usually don't
not
like
having to
wearing
eat.
armor because it makes me not be able to stretch as good.
Trust me, get used to it.
Eating.
I don't even like
Slime.
wearing
Got
this.
it.
It's fine.
People just say I need to wear it because without it I'm not stream safe.
Wait, you mean she can't
Body
take
parts
cute,
suggesting
though.
different from humans.
I don't know what that
What?
means.
Keep comments that are unnecessary
Yes,
to a
idiot.
minimum. I swear, your
That's like
OPSEC
a
is
food.
terrible.
Yeah, they
What?
mentioned that.
What the fuck does that mean?
Your operational security is terrible. Remember what I said about defending something too much? And how it draws attention?
No. No.
If you have to
I
keep
don't
a
have very good memory.
secret, or let's say, for example, I'm lying about what I am, I'm not going to say I'm not this, and then say it again and again, and defend it with a lot of energy. That's going to draw attention to it.
I'm a perfectly normal human is a sentence you won't say.
Yeah. Don't
I'm
say
a
that.
perfectly normal human with extremely normal flesh and blood.
There's your problem.
But it's true.
No one's going
Exactly.
to
But
believe
it's
that.
true though.
No. If
But
it's true,
though.
if it's
I
true, then
believe it.
all you have to do is say, I'm human. That's it. You don't have to say, I'm a
Yeah,
perfectly normal
I'm a
human.
normal human.
Yeah, cool. That's it.
That
That's
is
all you have to
Normal
say.
is not
Ordinary
needed to be
person.
added
That's
on.
it. Yeah, a normal person.
Well, sometimes it can
They
be.
seem
For
like
example,
a human. They're
you
just
say,
not stinky
I'm
like
a
one.
normal. You could just say, I'm a normal human. That means you're just a normal street level human. Completely baseline. You don't have any enhancements or nothing. I'm a normal human. That's it.
You also don't tell
gonna be
this person
sparring.
more than once. Oh, I'm gonna go
He
watch
does
that.
spiritual art. Yeah, he does spiritual arts and martial arts and stuff. Oh, it's gonna be fun.
Oi,
I
I'm
can't
gonna
wait.
learn and watch the
I'm gonna
notes.
go watch.
motherfucker.
Interesting.
Yes.
Oh, where's the restroom?
Inside.
There.
What?
Oi, knock him
The
dead.
restrooms. Yes.
Yes.
Fucked up.
What's
They are
going to the
nebulously inside somewhere.
Black eye as well. I like this side. It's pretty.
Oh dear.
Piggyback. I'll be taking notes
But
on your
yeah.
body styling and techniques that I can
Also, S. Don't make any
Beat 'em
comments
up
as
good.
well that aren't
Flips a coin.
required. For example, it
More
said
time coming.
she wouldn't ever be comfortable in armor. Don't make the side comment you did make of.
Ah,
You'll get used to it.
Zero's turn apparently.
Let's see.
Don't make that.
Last won't take.
Nice coin toss.
Take the tournament set.
Flying
Wow.
to adapt to the
Greywarden.
environment. It would
Yeah.
be very easy to get used to it.
But the phrase perfectly normal people person has so much charm to it.
It does.
Your OPSEC is
Yes, it's
terrible,
such a charming
though.
phrase.
Yeah, people are dumb, but they're not that dumb.
I mean, for one, I don't believe they're human.
Okay, some
Yeah,
people
never
aren't
met me
that.
before.
Some people aren't that dumb.
Mm.
I know.
You
I
clearly
looked.
never met me before.
Right, you're right. You probably never learned.
From this point,
Wait, are you fighting?
I can't really tell. There's a giant hole there.
I
Are
know,
you
that's what I'm
fighting
I'm not
saying.
fighting. This one is.
Yeah, I won the coin flip.
Oh, okay then. You knock him dead.
Are you gonna be okay with all the marks and stuff? I don't want you to like
It doesn't hurt. It's a birthmark.
tell the birthmark.
Say
Poke.
Why are you? Oh my
spreading
god.
and
I will
continuing
bite that
birthmark.
finger off. Don't tempt me. I know
You
you're
go-
undead. I don't care.
Wait, are you growing fangs,
I'm
Shiro?
usually the one that does the biting.
You growing fangs?
I know.
Wow.
You
Oh,
growing
he's into
fangs?
biting.
No.
What, him?
I don't think
Or
so.
them?
I don't have fangs. I
Yeah,
Are
have
you
you
only
are.
fangs.
biting? No, I'm the one that does the
No.
biting.
They're a
I'm the one
vampire.
with the fangs.
Being
Wait a minute,
into
you're a vampire?
biting doesn't specify what side of it. Thank you very much.
I
Shit,
said,
thing.
I actually said
Yeah, the
I
RP
did
is pretty
I
good.
do the biting.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're a
I
nerd.
do
So you're
the
into
biting.
biting.
Yeah,
You know,
VRP
the
is
Yes,
pretty good.
sunlight,
doing
like
biting still means you're
the-
into biting. Yeah.
No, I am not into
if you
biting.
really-
I have to do
I
it
mean,
in order to
you-
survive.
But like if you were a vampire,
So you
shouldn't
have
like
to be
acid
into it
'cause it's,
for
you know,
survival.
it's like
Got it.
it's sunny out and sun's beating down on you and
Hmm.
Vampires burn him some and...
You know what? Now that I think about it, I wonder how well I can do that.
Huh.
Or at least the realm
Okay,
of
but-
weaker
That looks like
vampires.
lightning.
I'm not gonna do cultivation or
Oh, you're a strong
but-
vampire.
Apparently it's flowing like water.
I'm a pureblood vampire.
Oh,
Yes, you're a
Sun
perfectly normal
gives me-
strong
Okay, hang on.
vampire.
Let me get this
that
straight.
kind of makes sense.
I want to make
Oh, and
sure
Oh,
I'm correct
Shiro,
about
did you
this.
get my
nature
candy?
and all that.
No, he must have forgot.
One
Then
thing at a
again,
time, please.
most things
Sorry,
give
Bootsy,
me
must have forgot.
headaches.
Alice
Huh?
has it.
But
Oh, okay.
I need to make sure about this. We live in the metaverse where everything somewhere is everything that's ever existed is real.
imagine being real.
Am
My
I cor-
understanding.
Can I then learn hockey? Hello, welcome back.
No.
Hockey?
If you try hard enough.
Like the sport?
No, the
Thank you.
stuff from
How
One
can
Piece.
It's just like a sport.
Ah,
Oh,
I'm gonna
I
think
think
about
that
that.
find a fruit for that.
No. So that was a double. If it's hockey, it's just willpower. So if I can learn how to do, I doubt I'm gonna have conquerors if that's even a chance.
Anime protagonist move, willpower. Oh, I see.
I mean,
Literally
if you're
using your will to either. I'm too loud. I need quiet down.
gonna give yourself an aneurysm before you unlock that.
Literally
Normally just
using your
give up
willpower
and feel
to
bored about things. How would you
I'm
do
looking forward to
hockey?
my little match.
You'd be surprised, but yeah, either making literal armor
I am facing her student.
or being able to
My
Oh,
student.
literally see everything around you. I'm not gonna have conquerors. No way in hell I'll have conquerors.
You're
That's
probably gonna
interesting. I'm
give
not a
yourself
master.
an aneurysm before
I
you
am
do
master by any stretch
any
of-
of that.
I expect to see some
Master
glue
my
in you by the time his transformation is done.
I'm undead and I'm getting a headache from this sun.
Look, I'm just thankful that it hasn't fucking
I
cracked
hate
at
the
this
sun.
point.
I wish it would just die,
Yeah.
but you know that would be bad for nature.
In a different
Dark
universe,
attribute.
somebody shot down the sun.
Well, that's a weird concept.
Aww, that's cute.
See?
ah, cute.
See?
You see, one was genuine, one sounded sarcastic. Oh, hello,
Oh
darkness, my
shoot!
old friend.
Somebody shot the sun.
Not sure how to feel about that.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm not used
Somebody
to.
I'm
Mention
sorry.
that shall be done.
Well, you should.
You're fine. It's not
Fuck
a
you,
bad thing.
John.
Just
You just do this naturally,
Strange.
don't you?
So vampire, huh?
what?
So all the
I made the
fatigue
joke,
you
but no,
saw
this is just
kind of
natural to you, isn't it?
evaporates now that it's nighttime.
Wow. That's
His eyes
amazing.
glowing. His eyes. kinda
Everyone
glow in
she
the dark.
takes cares of
Shiro, hear
in
what you
some
said.
way.
I've never
Has
been.
white
But
hair.
that's because
Her
I'm perfectly
kids,
normal.
her student,
Oh, trust
you.
me, I know. I can smell it.
What do you
And
mean you smell it?
She very
I
clearly
can
has a type
smell
of favorite
humans.
people.
It's like my thing.
The requirement
That
is that they
way-
have white hair.
I can smell humans.
Yes.
I mean,
I don't think the
no.
little
Sorry,
sex
we've
here,
already been
though.
adopted. You can't take us.
Otherwise, I
They
would.
smell kind of
Wow.
like socks.
I
Listen,
don't
buddy, it's
plan on
fine.
adopting you.
Oh, but is it?
Thank God.
Sorry.
Be an interesting conversation between Alice and them.
Yeah, it's
Listen,
fine.
it's
It's
fine.
fine. I
There you
can.
I'm perfectly normal. And you probably smell that I'm a perfectly normal human. Perfectly
Yes,
normal.
I
I
smell.
mean, you're the
She's
best
never gonna
smelling
learn,
human
I
I've ever
swear.
smelled.
She's never gonna learn.
Exactly.
I
No,
don't
I don't
smell
think it's
you,
there's a
I
point in
smell
trying to
No,
teach it.
I had to take it
I
out
don't
because
smell
I
any
don't want
like
to break
the,
into a fight.
the normal sake smell.
Okay, understandable.
I
I was
think
like, why
more
isn't
than
it
you
glowing? I got so sad.
See,
Wait, you guys like how?
reason I
Wait,
have that
Shiro,
is
after the fact.
because
can't be
this
adopted by her, but you
person,
can be a drinking
minus
buddy.
the stuff would
Huh?
appear
Oh, yeah.
very
Drinking buddy.
human
Can still be taken care of without
However,
maybe
if
being
I bit
adopted
down
too.
on them, I'd
That
probably
It's like
die.
yeah.
So, if I
From
have
home,
some
teacher and
blood-
students are very similar to parent and child
You
still.
can fight down on me as hard as you want, but you can't get through the armor.
Yeah, that's
I
what I
can
said.
help with
If you
that.
didn't have the
Okay, I need to go fix my
You're
ears
welcome
for a
to
bit.
try. I
So
can take a hit from it and
yeah.
probably flip it
Told
up.
the others who know how.
Okay.
myself.
You really want to
Ooh.
test that?
You're
We'll
a
test it
pup?
later. I will
You're
break
fine.
you.
You're fine.
Harder.
I mean, I could always pull out my
And
Okay, these ears, before they die, I'm gonna charge them, and while they're being charged, I'm gonna go and do some other stuff. So I'm just gonna swap to the... Be right back. We back in this. Okay. 2. Not V4. V5. Oh, I need to clear all that out.
They're using some kind of ability I've never seen before. What is that ability? It's like their body.
So
Their
can I
body's
ask?
like covered in spikes.
So can I ask why the vampire's inside the arena?
I really don't know. He just decided to sit down there for some reason.
God damn it.
Feel free to go down and drag him out by the ear if you want.
I'll drag him out by the leg.
Oh, not exactly Hardy. Never. Oh, I know
think
because she's meant to
went over
be
there.
the
That's
thing, but she's the referee basically.
Grabs ankle. Come on.
What?
You probably can.
And
from your
along
idea.
he gets dragged.
That'd be cool. Maybe I
Yeah,
should
that's
try
not
that.
a nice thing to do. Dragging people.
Only
Welcome
staff
back.
are supposed to be down there during an
Scratches
active
at your
fight.
Yes.
Scratches at your legs like a cat.
Stomp.
Do you
That
need your butt
vampire.
cleaned? Can you please stop fighting each other?
Punch.
Yeah, only staff are supposed to be down there during a fight.
They
If
started.
your trousers are scuffed, I can clean them for you. Magic.
I'd be more worried about his hair. I dragged him through the bush. It's probably got sticks and stuff in there.
Heroes definitely got some kind of energy flowing through them. But what?
That's their
How
key.
do I use them? I need a green light.
Key, yes.
Well, I'm sure either of them would be more than happy to show you the ropes.
How you use your energy and key is very reliant on how much you can hold.
Where is
That's
Oh.
an important part to figure out.
Oh,
I can't use my
bindings.
key the same way as Blake.
That's gonna cause some
There's
issues.
bondage magic.
I wouldn't call it that. That's why I said bindings, not bondage. Bondage
Well,
has different connotations nowadays.
Figured, if I'm being honest. I still wanted to say it anyways.
I can never get over that one person I use those tentacles on.
Wait, where'd Shiro go?
I have a devil succubus paired with me. Okay, I can't escape these thoughts.
There's a literal spell that makes black tentacles come out from the ground and bind someone. I wanted to use that on a person, and unfortunately they were into it. That wasn't
Yeah,
fun.
I feel like you can't use that on most people.
Yes, but when you're not exactly expecting it, it kind of throws you off, especially when you're trying to capture them and...
I can see that. Onaness has plenty to say about that, wanting to learn that spell.
They're hot? Or are they like made of fire or something?
Sure.
No, hot as in sexually attractive.
Huh.
What, like me?
It's
Oh,
hug
look, he
time.
went for a hug.
Aw, how sweet. Oh.
Oh my.
Oh.
What was that?
Are those seraphim wings? Oh, okay, that's a little bit overkill.
Uh-oh.
If they're on the floor, I'm going in there.
Aye.
Are they dead?
That the actual medic's hand.
He definitely cut off the beam from before. He made it a lot shorter duration.
Yeah, he's down. He's down. He passed out.
It's only staff in the arena.
Alright, who needs healing? You both did so well. I'm so
Alright, you have
proud.
healing. I forgot about that. Now that we're not needed here. Should probably back up.
Regardless, I'm concerned.
Yeah, stop being so concerned.
Ellis,
Oh my god, this.
can you teach me healing so I can help?
I will later, though. Not right now.
It's fucking rat.
Well,
What
I
are
thought
you,
both
man?
of you.
That's how it's.
Grabs tail. Alright.
Those
Come on,
look
rat.
like seraphims.
I'm watching the healing.
What
Sorry,
part?
I can't
What
wait.
part of staff only did you not understand?
I was talking to Ellis.
You could have
I
waited
was
until he
talking
got
to
out.
Ellis. Let
He.
go. Let go. Let go.
He literally just said staff only in there. You could have waited.
Yeah, every time I wait for other people, something happens, so I'm not waiting anymore.
Right.
I waited for Lady Alibi to be okay, and then she dies.
Who died?
You just agreed to have quite the troublesome student there, Ellis.
I mean, Blake isn't really my student anymore.
Talking about Laz.
Oh, fair enough.
Jesus.
But as you know me, I'm always eager to teach.
I'm gonna swap the sheriff. Check his head. He did a headbutt and that backfired. Oh.
Headbutted me right in the third eye.
Oh, are you okay?
You know when you get like an
Sure.
eyelash, but it's
Is
like
the nub
quite
alright?
harder than that.
Listen, my head is killing me right now. I don't know if it's from that or just the fact that we've been through multiple headbutts. Oh, it's just agitated. No broken.
Rather safe than sorry.
Okay,
Right?
I'll take it.
Melon slices. Gotta love them, right?
Okay.
Okay.
Was that one of your healing potion things?
Both did so
Yeah.
well. I'm
Healing
so
potion
proud
too.
of both of you.
They're better for them to be level 2 than 1.
I don't know about us, but we did our best.
Oh, you did lovely.
Stab him in the
You
neck next time.
parried, you went in when you were supposed to, and you got, you saw advantages where you took the advantages. The one
I
thing
did
you
get
need
a
to
little
do
bit
is
overexcited, though. I have to admit that.
I saw that.
Yeah, I didn't hurt anything, did I?
Just nothing that a few little bit of rest and you can.
Okay. I'm
hope
not
I
gonna
didn't
lie. No, we're
anything too
fine.
bad.
No, we're fine. Just our ego.
I swear.
I did not realize it was an actual eye. I thought it was like a gem or something at first.
Oh no, it's third
I
eye.
do
If you wanna
apologize,
call it
Ed.
that.
I was not aiming to blind you.
I mean, if in a combat, it's a good tactic. So.
You want to hand up?
Let me sit here for a minute.
Alright.
Yeah, go deal with your student. Pretty sure becomes any more grumpy and turns into me.
Fair enough.
What's wrong with Lance now?
Oh, then the fact that
She wants to
ignored.
learn healing magic. She felt a little useless and wanted to help.
Other than that, and she also ignored you when you said staff only. She decided to follow you in with her own words being, if I wait, something else is going to happen I'm never going to be able to ask, because Alibi was supposed to teach me and I was waiting for her to recover, and now she's dead. So, don't die. You got a lot to live.
What's your name again?
There.
Faye.
Faye. Nice to meet you. And a good fight.
Let's.
I'll probably run
do
into
it
you a lot
again
more.
another time.
Absolutely.
I promise to contain myself a little bit more next time. I just haven't fighted in a while and I had a lot of extra energy.
Compared to what we've been through before, this was nothing.
I'll be
Bit
back.
of a higher stake, but still.
Yeah.
Old man never held back. And we're still here.
Now your old man's also garbage
If I'm
at
being
fighting.
honest, on a
You did all the hard work.
longer fight, I believe. In a longer fight, I feel that you will have the advantage. I just use a lot of resources too fast.
It's good to know that you were running low on gas. We were getting concerned. Oh. Good to know that trick worked, actually. That was the first time.
Which trick?
Swapping with sister like that.
Ah. Ah, that's weird. My VR's done the glitch thing. Okay. Give me a second here. Give me a second. My VR's decided to broke. Yeah, well, I fixed this. And we're loading back in. Oh my god, look, it's the nerds. Gotta love the flux. Where the hell is the... It's in comfort and safety, right? It's not in comfort and safety. It's obviously not going to be an audio place. Graphics? There you go, killer content cache, it's in debug. Oh. And there she goes. Hello, Tinu. Everyone's over by the arena. Blake and Shiro just got done with the fight. What, you're just gonna move away from him? Stino.
Hi. Hi. Hi, what's up? Hey, you.
Hi, hi.
Yes, yes, hello. I am friend. Yes, hello. Are you one of Lynn's flowers? Yeah.
I believe this one is Joy then.
I see.
Are you a slime?
No, they're a spirit, a flower.
Oh, okay. They're just kind of see-through like a slime.
I don't know, you don't seem very see-through to me, Boots.
I am.
There's someone who's going to absolutely love you, and I think this might
I
be
can
a
see you.
good
Oh,
thing that she's
wait, Shiro. Just realized Tinu has white hair too. Oh no. Oh, this is gonna be great. Come on. Something over there.
In through the years.
Yeah, same pretty much.
Shiro, Tinu has white hair too.
Absolutely different from me.
Wow. I'm
Yeah, I
just
know.
realizing how many people Oishi likes that have white hair.
Why aren't you getting adopted then? But Tish.
Who the hell would want to adopt me?
Look at him.
I don't know. You'd be a
believe
good
it or
mutt.
not, when
I wouldn't. You're stinky.
Ah, maybe.
when I first
Yeah,
met
well, so are
Oishi, I
you.
was actually your height.
You would be a good
Really?
gargoyle
Stinky?
too, I think, like a guardian.
It took a lot of training to be me.
I smell
or
good.
This, I guess.
Hugging all the
Fair.
trees.
I've only been at this for.
Just running around hugging all the trees, aren't ya? Well, isn't that adorable?
Mana nor key nor anything of the sort. I used to
You already hugged that
swim
tree.
runs in Lower Sapphire City. That's what I used to do.
Unfortunately, by the time I realized I didn't like the route I was on, it was many years, and so it's kind of was a bit too late. I'm mostly focusing on arrays and stuff now, it seems, so not really the physical aspect of things.
I mean, what you learn. It's still trivial, so you can always learn to will what you learn to that point and your new path.
So how's that doing? I fluxed out,
True.
so I'm not sure. Better than the
Well,
fight
a
at
lot
the
of
onsen?
grappling. A lot of grappling.
I
Definitely,
think
I
she's
would say.
relying heavily on her armor.
But she's also grappling, and that's actually very effective because touching the armor is damaging for her or for her opponent.
Yeah, I gotta get
I think
stabbed.
So I don't
by
actually
stuff.
fault her.
If it wasn't, would be effective for her.
If it was bad for me
With
to hold
her
it, I'd never be able to
defense,
hold my other
grappling
sword.
would work on most things.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But like, in all
It's probably-
honesty, grappling would probably be her best move right now. What I would like to do,
Teach her restraint techniques.
I've only seen. Not actually.
Oh.
I've seen a fighting style that revolves around basically putting various hooks and spikes on one's armor, combining that with a shield with similar things, and a blade or gauntlet or something, and becoming a living weapon. Or shield weapon thing.
Yeah.
Like, if you're going to be a living suit of armor,
you can crafting your armor to be more useful in certain aspects if you're going to be full in a armor set. Yes.
Yeah.
There's no need
and
for it to be a
considering
normal
she's
armor
sealed
set.
in it 24/7.
Apart from that, if you are covered in spikes and your armor is covered in spikes, your movement is restricted. If you try to bend or crouch, you'll poke yourself.
True, but
with
she's sealed in that
transfiguration, you
armor.
can swap between the two.
Can't modify the armor though.
Maybe. She can't?
There's plenty of runes you can use too.
No, she made a big
Kinda.
deal about the modifications of the sword too.
It could be like just an outer coating on top of the instead of actually modifying the armor itself.
No, because at that point, even if you like figure out some loophole that you cast a hook or something onto it, it's the equivalent of putting duct tape on something. Sooner or later, the tape's going to give, and you can't risk that in a combat situation.
A lot of people have a lot of things where they just fasten things to the armor instead of it being connected to the armor. Using
Techniques are going to be a big value of her. Doing what she can to fight with what she has, get the most potential out. If she's able to do holy stuff, then maybe we can help her with that, but I wouldn't know where to begin.
That's a Reagan thing, yeah.
I haven't seen Reagan in so long, personally.
I think there's something going on with his god.
Oh, okay,
know.
that makes sense.
Hope he's okay.
Hope so. He's like the only holy dude who I saw wearing sunglasses in a weird way.
It looks like they're done. I'm going to go down there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's
They're done.
sunglasses. They're magic sunglasses.
Would you like me to just give you a in general
Is there going to be more fights?
He's bleeding a little from the side, but something's up. Like, I'm fine.
I'm at my
Sorry,
thing.
my friend, you're turning into a cat girl.
Well, it was good that she did grab it. I think she left herself too open anyways, relying too heavily on defense.
Why do you look like a cat?
You are a set of living armor.
Hold on, seriously, look at me.
Start relying on it.
Your eyes were not like that before.
Give it a couple of seconds. It's water.
Takes a picture. Shows you.
I mean, they're just doing what they're doing.
He doesn't see anything since it uses a mirror.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Vampires, why are you such a pain?
It's fine.
Look at the eyes. You see it too, right?
Yeah, it doesn't matter much.
Oh, you mean me? The Nosferatu.
Oh, another friend.
Inside of him. No.
Oh, the Nosferatu.
The Nosferatu inside of him. We've come to an understanding. But I do like to take control against my wishes.
You were good.
Oh dear God.
Are you okay, friend?
I apologize for the awesome beatdown.
Hey Oishi, come meet Lynn's child.
Do you see that little one there? That's Lynn's child. I think that's one of the flowers. So if you want to get information about Lynn.
The armor is dented to shit.
I'm sorry, what were you saying?
Sorry about that.
I was just saying, come meet.
Sorry about that.
I was just saying, come meet Lynn's child.
It was really cool.
Fix itself.
Okay.
How do I taste?
I see.
Good? I taste like
You
normal
did
people?
very well.
I taste like normal people.
Back of the armor.
They said that I can't.
Awfully tough.
You did very well.
Good armor, yeah?
Good job.
I think it has
Yeah,
to
good
be
armor.
alive.
That would mean it's
Normal
already
people
dead.
armor.
Only
Yeah.
trees are alive.
Because I saw, well, those on my be too big though.
What,
I
those
saw a few
trees?
like, yes, over there. Those are like, no, not alive, but they're bit too big. You could pick up a post.
There's plenty of
Yeah, I
things you
can
can
pick
pick
up
up.
that
A
post.
stone isn't alive as well.
Oh yeah, I picked up rocks before and threw them at
It's
people.
a pleasure to meet you either way.
So these are his friends.
Yes, dear. Look after.
Hi.
I barely met him. I'm not sure if I count his
Punched
friend.
them really hard.
Counts you. At least that's what
Don't worry.
Hey, Tinu, Oishi here has water as well.
Okay.
Or water
I like
magics
the
and
part where you,
abilities.
like, start smacking him with your head.
Oh, yeah.
Is very weird.
And it made him start burning.
Tinu.
Scattered over there, so I
I see.
She just loves water stuff.
Tinu.
I wouldn't call
I'm
it
fine.
personality. We are the same mind, just very different
Tinu.
ideals.
Yeah, you did good.
Get onto the bus.
Normal me is the calm and regular me.
She wants it. She wants it.
Come here.
Very violent me.
Come here.
Sounds like an inner demon to me.
No,
Come
it
here,
can't be.
Tinu.
We're the same person inside.
Do you want to feel
It's
it?
so hard to
Inner
get.
demon is part of you.
Call this a draw.
There's no additional
Sometimes she is just a puzzle.
him, and he is
No. A normal inner demon doesn't have a soul.
No. It seemingly is.
I'm not worried about
But
sharing
the thing
It's like just comparing it.
happens to attract them away.
Right.
The same trait. They're less likely
Kinda.
to fall into
There's many things that
dangers.
use your inner demons as a raging form that
True.
Well, that's why you're keeping an eye on him.
control you.
Imagine this is a
Keep her safe and all that.
Yes, and keeping them away from you.
mode that's controllable by me. Except I
Bite
am
me.
guided by
Called out.
tendencies in that moment.
So
It's
it's
not a
just an
demon.
alteration
I haven't done
to your
nothing,
base
Tinu.
self, not
You
a-
want healing.
Yeah, it's an alteration
Well,
to me.
inner
No,
demons
You
are
know healing hurts you.
demons.
Oh, I am more than aware.
It's just
not
the
a
name they call it.
I didn't even start anything this time. I didn't even start anything with this one.
Look, I
I'm
Don't
still
fight it around,
antagonistic with people. Holy crap.
Inner demon is something
Mhm.
you... There's
You
three
be
different
careful. I
ways
don't
of
want you
doing it.
falling down there.
One of that is embrace.
Last thing we want is for that thing to go
Yes.
pop.
But
This
you're
is
not
one of the
practitioner,
things-
so you don't
small
have one.
one.
I'm just trying to
This is Tina.
understand it by comparison.
Well, enough. Wait, Lynn has more shits? What?
I don't know. It's just a part of the brain that's not unlocked for me.
But I win a fight.
Unless
That's
I
what I
get
do.
injured.
Makes sense.
Once there's blood, well, I'm a not.
Tinu.
Rallying cry.
Tina, here, trying to speak.
One, or are we gonna call it a draw?
A draw.
A draw it is.
I was.
She just wants her mom.
Apologies.
It's quite alright.
Yeah, you missed it. Tinu gave
Normally it's hard to get her away from
this
Lynn.
flower a head pat.
Keep going. I, on the other hand,
Tinu gave the flower a head pat.
Yeah, doing it right now. You just missed it again.
Why?
You did just miss it.
I can't win. It's okay, Tinu. We're getting you a nice little plushie.
I don't think you can jump that far with armor.
It'll help you talk with everyone.
You guys really just...
You good?
Okay.
Jeez.
I told her not to jump with that armor, but she did.
I'll put it in
Wait,
there.
I guess I'm the only normal... I just walked. Like
Mm-hmm.
I
normal
assume
walk.
Lynn's still resting.
Well, that's not fun.
I'm going to learn
Are
every
you
technique
quite
I can.
His eyes have returned to normal. Everything stopped. The bleeding stopped, and
I
the
see.
gash on his eye is actually starting to heal up a bit.
It's less embarrassing that you just walked in
Blood
and
is a very
just falling like a rock.
universal substance.
It's fine. I'm still in training. Once I get my training done, I'll be unstoppable.
So, if I may ask, are you a type that
I can
uses
actually
blood for healing?
get some training.
Yes,
I'm
I'm a
sorry.
pure-blood vampire.
Just
no
wait till I
surprise.
put you through the
Good start.
intellectual training.
I see.
Yes, right.
Oh, there, what else?
Interesting. I've never met a pureblood before.
The
It's a
intellectual
pleasure.
training. Mental
Oh,
enlightenment.
It's a
good.
pleasure
Sorry
to
for
meet
gooping you.
The knowledge you
We
gain.
are
When do we-
regarded as
when do we
a
start?
typical noble vampire.
Yes,
you
we're
know,
gonna
the
go
very
through so
rich
many books.
kind of
Okay.
vampire.
Books.
I see.
Okay.
Like
Very nice to meet
a
you.
few hundred or so. Maybe 1,000. Unsure.
A lot of books.
It's pretty.
Hmm?
It's
Depends on
pretty
how much
good
you
in
need.
its own way.
I'll read as many books as it needs
I
to
would
become
agree.
stronger.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Alright.
I will be.
It's very interesting. When you fight, do you actually use your fangs?
That's my goal.
Yeah. Mine are made out of
Put you
ivory.
through the elemental
A
test.
genetic trait passed down from my
Sorry.
Let me hold me. I can pretty much guarantee you.
Ah, I see.
About as holy as they come.
Hmm.
I am. Oh, she's.
He smiles and
I
nods.
can't get the
Just
image of the
fact
trumpet
that
out of my head.
his teeth are
I can't.
much
They
more
mentioned that when
pearly
is this
than other
test?
teeth.
She doesn't know what just happened.
Cheers, Mucho.
How lovely.
The trumpet.
Poor
I
thing.
don't know the test.
Wait, the
The test.
Yes,
test?
it makes them very easy to
Yeah,
clean
the
too.
elemental test. They mentioned it.
Elemental test
Shiny.
that they
Oh.
need to go through. That's at the one
oh, that's
everyone
the
goes
one where
through.
they like set out the
So,
But
crystals.
if I may
yes.
ask,
And then you touch the crystal and it changes color and whatever. Yes, it tells
I
you.
heard a rumor once.
Yeah.
Depending on what
that,
crystal.
vampires
all
cannot
around.
taste human food because their senses got overridden with tasting
I'll
blood.
probably ask Ellis that.
Is that true?
Oh, there he is.
It is more of degradation than just removal. When you're born a vampire, you can
here that
taste
are the head
everything.
like
The older you
staff in the
get,
guild.
though,
that you could
understand that
probably
my body is
get them to do it.
dead.
Hello.
The things that used to run like my blood and everything are doing so, but so much slower.
Sorry, no, I wasn't watching.
I am
was,
195,
streaming some
and
magic.
things are beginning
Sorry.
to taste less and less.
I'm
like
sure
they
you looked
used to.
wonderful, though.
Yeah, they were cool.
By the time I reach 300, I will
started
lose
wrestling
all
them.
taste, except for the very strongest
They went
things.
for vampire mode, sorry. So they knocked the legs out of my hands.
Oh,
And I
I'm
grabbed them.
very
and
terribly
I
sorry
started
to hear
beating the
that.
shit out of them. Just
It is the price you pay for immortality. That
Well,
said,
my
a few
little
people have been
brother.
kind enough to lend me recipes
food.
and ingredients and things that will allow me to surpass. But once you reach 300,
Hello, Dinu.
Food is
all
so
but
amazing.
the smallest amount of your taste buds are gone, and you can only taste the very strongest of things.
Lynn.
After that, you just after
Food is
that,
one of the
unless you
few
burn
joys in
them
this
away,
world.
they don't really
A
go
friend
away.
of hers.
But
I was
some
worried
people
for
just like
Tinu,
to
as I know
embrace the
Lynn's
whole like,
currently
oh, I don't like human food thing.
not
It's an
in the
elitist thing,
best
honestly.
state.
Keep learning
So I was a little
and don't
concerned
ever
for
doubt.
Tinu's well-being as well.
Hello. Learning.
At least someone's looking out there.
Yes.
There's so many people who are abandoning food for different reasons.
Goodbye.
Yeah, it would have been Syra. Probably would have been.
Powering on.
What are you looking for?
Treasure.
Try around the big ass tree.
You can have children without being married.
But I'm a priest.
Well, yeah,
Adoption.
but accident happens. I don't know. I don't know.
You literally adopted a random dog guy that or dog that fell from the sky.